This is Talk Radio, WZZN.
We interrupt your program to bring you the special presentation of live play-by-play action on Talk Radio, WZZN.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio, WZZN. It's time for Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio, WZZN. Play ball! Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio, WZZN is brought to you by Frame World. Wow! Reed's Jewelers, Crestwood Medical Center, the law firm of Martinson & Beeson, Northrop Grumman, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, Alumni Hall, Eagle Insulation, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration. Now, let's head to the ballpark with the voice of the Trash Pandas, Josh Carey.
And hello again, everybody, and welcome to another night of Rocket City Trash Pandas baseball. Josh Carey welcoming you to Smokies Stadium in Kodak, Tennessee, where today it is Game 1 of a 3-game series between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Tennessee Smokies. Back at our Talk Radio WZZN studios running the boards is Jeff Scarborough, and this is the pregame show. I will tell you up front, I'm not quite sure if we're going to start this ball game on time. We had some steady rain that rolled through here from about 4 till, I want to say 6:15 p.m. is when it finally let up, and they uncovered the field. Right now they're getting it chalked and ready to go. We will play baseball tonight, and if nothing else, the rain has cooled everything off very, very nicely. Temperatures are in about the mid-70s right now, but we may be just a tick late in getting this one underway. I'll try to find out more during the break here during the pregame show. But until we get to that point, let's go ahead and take you through what happened on Sunday as Rocket City. Hey, it was a rough week against Pensacola. They lost 5 of 6 games, but they did it with a makeshift pitching staff. As, again, you had Caden Dana sent to the MLB Futures game. You had Jack Kohanowitz, who was promoted to the major leagues. Those are both great things. Sam Bachman was in a holding pattern for a little while. We weren't sure if he was going to be called up to the Angels or not as well. As it turned out, Rocket City lost to 5 of 6, but they did win the final game of their series on Sunday against Pensacola by the final 4-3 in what was a walk-off. Let's go ahead and tell you what happened in that ball game. And once again, it was Pensacola jumping out to an early lead thanks to some self-inflicted wounds caused by Rocket City. With 2 out and no one on base, Nathan Martorella sent a lazy fly ball into left field that was dropped by Orlando Martinez. That allowed the inning to continue. And then Zach Zubia, hitting only 200 on the year, belted his second home run of the series, his 10th of the season, RBI 24 and 25, and that gave the Blue Wahoos an early 2-0 lead off of Chase Chaney thanks to 2 unearned runs. Rocket City, though, would be able to steady themselves and get back into play in the 3rd inning as they picked up an unearned run of their own. Nelson Rada would single. He would move to second on a pass ball. He'd go to third on another single by Miles Emerson before coming home on a sacrifice fly to center by Errol Vera. And that put Rocket City on the board, making the score 2-1. Trash Pandas would then take the lead in the 4th inning. Eric Wagman led off with a single. Then with 1 away, he would go to second on a walk to Sam Brown. After Denzer Guzman lined out to right for out number 2, it was Nelson Rada drawing a walk. That loaded the bases with 2 away when Emerson came to the plate and looped a 2-run single into left field. That scored both Wagman and Flint and gave Rocket City a 3-2 lead. Now, Chase Chaney had gone 7 shutout innings against Pensacola on Tuesday, threw a lot of pitches, so he was limited in his Sunday performance. He only went 4 innings, allowing 5 hits and 2 unearned runs. He then handed things over to the bullpen. Michael Darrell Hicks, who hadn't pitched since July the 1st, tossed a scoreless inning in the 5th inning. And then Brett Carey, who was just sent to Rocket City from AAA Salt Lake earlier in the week, made his first appearance with Rocket City since that, I don't want to call it a demotion, but that transaction sending him to Rocket City. He pitched very well. 4 innings, 2 hits, a run was earned, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. His lone blemish, though, was a solo home run to Dalby Rosario, the .212 hitting Dalby Rosario. The no homers and 6 RBI on the season, Dalby Rosario. That's just kind of how last week went for Rocket City. Rosario lined one over the left field wall to tie things up at 3 apiece. The Carey was able to pitch out of a 2-on, 2-out jam in the 9th by getting Rosario to ground out to short. Rocket City, meanwhile, had left 13 men on base for the ballgame. They had several opportunities to blow the game wide open, just couldn't do it. finally in the ninth inning, they needed a little two-out magic to pick up the win. Wagaman led off the inning with a bloop single into right field. It was an odd swing, kind of a check swing type of deal that flared about halfway down the right field line. Unable to come up with it was Berry, and then to compound his problems, it was Jacob Berry overrunning the baseball in right field. That allowed Wagaman to take an extra base, so he stood at second with a single and fielding error with no one out. And then Tucker Flint against Rafi Vizcaino would strike out swinging, but the strike three was also a wild pitch that went to the backstop, allowing Flint to reach and moving Wagaman to third. So you think this one's about over, right? Rocket City runners at first and third with no one out. All they need now is a deep fly ball. But Vizcaino would strike out Sam Brown looking and Denzer Guzman swinging. Suddenly there were two out, no one on base. It was all up to Nelson Rada, and on the very first pitch he saw by Vizcaino, he looped a walk-off single into right center field to give Rocket City a much-needed walk-off win by the final of 4-3, and most importantly, they stay only one game back of Tennessee for first place in the second half divisional standing. So here were your totals for the game. Pensacola 3 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. They left 6. Rocket City 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 13, and yet they needed that walk-off single to win. Brett Carey, like I said, was terrific as he picks up the win. He moves to 1-0 on the year. Rafi Vizcaino takes the loss to fall to 4-3. Really unfair to him. 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 1 run. It was unearned. No walks and 3 strikeouts. Time of game was 2 hours and 46 minutes. The attendance was 2,974 as, again, Rocket City won on Sunday by the final of 4-3. We're going to go ahead and take a break here on the pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look at scores and standings from around the Southern League. That's coming up right after this as you listen to Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Celebrate and honor those who have served our country. The annual Military Tribute Night at Toyota Field is Saturday, September 14th. For the 5th straight year, the USA Patriots amputee softball team will square off with the local veterans of AUSA. The patriotic extravaganza will be capped off by a post-game fireworks spectacular. Tickets are $10. Get yours at trashpandasbaseball.com/events.
T-minus 3, 2, 1.
The Trash Pandas want to help you raise money for your organization. Local nonprofits can enroll in a Trash Pandas ticket fundraiser. Organizations receive a minimum of 20 ticket vouchers at a discounted rate. The vouchers are sold at face value, and the organization keeps 100% of the proceeds up front. No deposit is required. For details, visit trashpandasbaseball.com.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Josh Carey back with you on the pregame show as we continue to get ready for first pitch. Rocket City and Tennessee in Game 1 of a 3-game series from Smokies Stadium. And again, this is the first game since the All-Star break. By the way, I spoke to some officials during the break, and it looks like we will get this game underway on time, or at least somewhere thereabouts here in about 7 minutes. While we go ahead and get ready for the game to start, let's go ahead and take you through the scores and standings from around the Southern League, as Sunday, Rocket City was actually the final game to end that final against Pensacola. Earlier in the day, it was Biloxi topping Chattanooga 7-5. Bit of an odd game here. Down 4-0 were the Shuckers entering the 7th inning, but they score 4 in the 7th, 3 more in the 8th, and they again wind up winning 7-5 as they scored 7 straight at one point against Chattanooga. Carlos Rodriguez, 2 of 3. He drove in 2 runs to pace the Shuckers. Dylan O'Ray, check this out. He had 5 walks. He pulled a Ryan Aguilar, 5 walks and 2 runs scored for him on Sunday as well. Mississippi won it with a walk-off 5-4 over Birmingham on Sunday in Pearl as a 2-run ninth inning pushed the Braves over the top. Brandon Parker had a bases-loaded walk to tie the game in the ninth inning, and then Justin Dean with a walk-off infield single to end the ball game. Yolbert Sanchez led the Braves 3 of 4, 2 runs scored, a triple and 2 RBI as again Mississippi wins it 5-4 over a struggling Barons team. Meanwhile, this Tennessee ball club, they blanked Montgomery on Sunday in the capital city. Final score was 9-0. Luis Verdugo and Casey Opitz each had 2 RBI. Here's the funny thing. They each had 2 RBI. Neither one had a hit for the ball game. I'll tell you a little bit more about that when we get into the action today. Meanwhile, 5 pitchers for the Smokies combined to hold the Biscuits to only 5 hits. And again, Tennessee wins by the final score of 9-0. Let's go ahead and take you through the second half standings as we interplay this first day after the All-Star break. In the North, like I said, Tennessee 11-7. They're a full game up on Rocket City. The Trash Pandas are at 10-8. Meanwhile, Birmingham is 6-12. They've lost 7 of 10, but again, they won the first half, so they're sitting pretty right now. Meanwhile, Chattanooga, they're Chattanooga. They are 5-13. They are 6 games out, and they have also lost 7 of 10. Meanwhile, in the South, things getting interesting there. Biloxi 12-6. They've won 7 of 10. They are 1 full game up on Pensacola. The Blue Wahoos are 11-7. They have also won 7 of 10. Mississippi hanging around 9-9. They're only 3 games back. Meanwhile, Montgomery is 8-10 on the season, and they are 4 games off the pace. So there's a look at the scores and the standings from around the Southern League. We're going to go ahead and take our final break here on the pregame show. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and first pitch of tonight's ball game between the Trash Pandas and the Smokies. That's coming up right after this as you listen to Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next-generation submarines. They are giants in what they do because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services we performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit marshtheattorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting marshtheattorney.com. Again, that's marshtheattorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Welcome back to Smoky Stadium, everyone. Josh Carey with you, and Jeff Scarborough, back at our Talk Radio WZZN studios, where we are moments away from action tonight. Again, Rocket City and Tennessee in Game 1 of a 3-game series. Before we get to the starting lineup, let's go ahead and give our station a chance to identify itself. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio, WZZN.
They are just now finishing up preparing the field. In fact, the Smokies are just now taking the field. Here's a look at the Trash Pandas lineup. Rocket City 43-43 on the season, 10-8 for the second half. Gustavo Campero leads it off and plays left field. Orlando Martinez will hit second and be the designated hitter. Eric Wagaman bats third and plays third. Tucker Flynn in the cleanup spot out in right field. Tyler Payne hits fifth and will catch. In the sit spot will be Sam Brown. He's over at first. Denzer Guzman will bat seventh to play short. Matt McCroskey in the 8th position at second. And batting ninth is Nelson Rada in center field. Here's our national anthem. That was the Robinson-Michaels Quartet. Nice job by them on the national anthem. And again, in just a moment, we will be ready for baseball here from Smokies Stadium, Rocket City and Tennessee. Game 1 of 3. Gave you the Trash Panda starting lineup. Here is how the Smokies line up defensively. Left to right, Penango, Alcantara, and Franklin. Third to first, Verdugo, Shaw, Trianos, and Stevens. Behind the plate will be Opitz, and on the hill will be Alex Troop. He's a left-hander. Rocket City seeing him for the first time this season. 1-2 record, a 3.94 ERA. He's kind of like their John O'Reilly, if you will, kind of a swing guy. He can start, he can relieve. Bit of an organizational piece. He's not really a prospect for them, but he's had a very nice season so far. And again, Rocket City will be seeing him for the first time tonight. This is a big series. This is one of the first of 9 final games between these two for the regular season. And let's face it, just looking at the standings, it looks like it's going to be a 2-horse race between Rocket City and Tennessee for the second half divisional title. Again, Birmingham is sitting in the driver's seat. Chattanooga is having a terrible year. It's going to be one of these two teams who will clinch that second playoff spot and take on Birmingham in the first round of the playoffs once we get to mid-September. So big games here this weekend. Here are the umpires for tonight's game. Behind the plate calling the balls and strikes is Brian Van Branken. Over at first is Caleb Martin. And your third base umpire is Jalen Goodman. Rocket City, gray tops, gray bottoms. It says Rocket City across the front of the jersey and all black capital lettering with red trim. Rocket on top, City on bottom. Small red numeral on the left hip with black trim. Large red numeral on the back with black trim. And the all-black cap with Sprocket shooting through his trash can in the middle. As for the Smokies, white tops, white bottoms. They have blue piping down the side of the shirts as the look by Troop. The first pitch of the ball game is a curveball down and away. It's 1-0. First pitch is at 7:02 local time, 6:02 back in the Tennessee Valley. Troop works quickly. The 1-0. Another curve. That one's low. 2 balls and no strikes. Meanwhile, Tennessee, white tops, white bombs, like I said, blue lettering across the front of the jersey in all capital letters. It says Smokies with red trim. As the next pitch chopped toward third near the line on the backhand, Verdugo. Throw across the diamond is in time. And 1 out here in the first inning as Campero chops to third. They've got a small blue numeral on the left hip with red trim, large blue numeral on the back of the jersey with red trim, and then they've got the Montreal Expos-esque cap, a white face, a blue back, a red bill, and then the intertwined letterings of T and S in the middle, Tennessee Smokies, and capital letters in blue with red trim as well. Lefty on lefty, pitch to Martinez is looped out into left, charging, slowing up, making the catch, Penango. And that'll be the second out of the inning as Martinez caught it off the end of the bat and lined out to Penango in left. So 2 quick outs, and here is Eric Wagman. So glad to have all of you with us as, boy, these all-star breaks, they're needed, but when you get back into the swing of things for that first game, it feels like opening day all over again just because you got to stretch yourself out. That's both players and broadcasters. Here's Wagaman, first pitch to him. That one is ripped into deep left center field. Going back, Alcantara at the track, reaches up. It's over his head and up against the wall. On his way to second is Wagaman. He'll stop there with a 2-out double. And Eric Wagaman gets the second half to his season off to a good start as he ropes a double into left center field. And let's make sure Alcantara is okay. He's got his glove on the turf in left center field as he went after that ball, extended to get it at the last moment as he reached the base of the wall. It was just beyond his reach. It looks like he'll be okay as he picks the glove back up and goes back to his position, but looks like he came up smarting a little bit. I don't know if it was on the extension or what the deal was, but he doesn't look to be 100% as he walks around out there in center field. So lefty on lefty, early scoring chance here for Rocket City. Here's Flint. Troop kicks and delivers. It looked like a fastball outside. 1-0. Flint, 267, 12 homers, and 46 runs batted in. It's the first time we've seen these guys in a while. Troop checks second, lefty on lefty. Here's the 1-0. Fastball cut through and missed. And will even at a ball and a strike. Last time Rocket City saw Tennessee, it was May 14th through 19th in this ballpark. 6-game series. Well, that was, 2 months ago? Leading away at second is Wagaman. 1-1, here it is. Curveball, swing and a miss, 1-2. And what's so strange about that is because minor league teams go through so many changes over the course of the season, you really have a whole new batch of players, really for both teams. There are some guys who've been here all year for both squads, but there have been a few changes for each side as well, so you really got to hone in on the scouting reports as you enter this series. 1-2 to Flint. Shaded up the middle, the shortstop Shaw. Troop, here's the 1-2. And the slider tails outside. Even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Like I said, Troop out of Michigan State. As he'll go back aboard the rubber. The look in by the left-hander. From the letters, the 2-2. Fastball cut through and missed. Went high and tight on Flint. He swung through and missed. Strikeout number 1 for Troop. And Rocket City will leave a runner stranded in the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. At the end of half a frame, it's Rocket City nothing, Tennessee coming to bat. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network in Valley Live.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You gotta have good internet. Get upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. Plus bundle Internet 300 with YouTube TV for just $92.99 per month for 12 months with autopay and paperless billing. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires autopay and paperless billing. Price for Internet 300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments. The firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves. Because every milestone matters. And we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the first inning, Rocket City came up empty in the top half. Now it's the Smokies coming to the plate with a record of 51-35 overall, 11-7 in half 2. Christian Franklin will lead it off and play right field. James Trianos bats second and plays second. Matt Shaw in the 3 position is at short. Kevin Alcantara will bat cleanup. He's out in center field. Yohendrick Penango will bat 5th and play left. In the 6th position will be Hayden McGeary. He's the designated hitter. Felix Stevens will bat 7th. He's the first baseman as the first pitch by Caden Dana misses high. 1-0. Luis Verdugo hits 8th and plays 3rd. Casey Opitz will bat 9th. He's the catcher. Dana down 1-0. Next offering. Fastball down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Caden 5-6, a 2.99 ERA coming off his Futures game appearance where he gave up a home run, a solo homer, but also struck out a batter in his lone inning of work. Here's the 2-0. Fastball, there's a strike. Then we'll go to 2-1. Franklin, meanwhile, 263, 4 homers, and 21 runs batted in. This guy's a pest. Open stance from the right-handed batter's box, 2-1. Fastball, another strike. Even at 2-2. Rocket City did not see him early in the season. He's already drawn 47 walks. That's second most in the Southern League. He's also scored 1 run in 21 of his last 25 games. That is fabulous. As he'll stand back in. Off the line at first is Brown. Here's the 2-2. Called strike 3. Another fastball that sailed over the inside corner. Franklin was looking for something else. He's caught looking. Strikeout number 1 for Dana, and out number 1 in the first inning for James Trianos. Here's a look at the Trash Panda defense. Left to right, Campero, Rada, and Flint. Third to first, Wackerman, Guzman, McCroskey, and Brown. Behind the plate, Payne, and again on the hill will be Caden Dana. And because of that Futures game appearance, it's been a minute since we've seen Caden in a starting role. First pitch. Slider, that hit the outside corner. It's at 0-1. In fact, his last outing was on July 5th when he was fantastic against Birmingham. Got a no decision, but went 6 innings, allowed a run on 4 hits, and K'd 9. Here's the 0-1. Fastball down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. We could have really used him last week, but I guess if there's a bright side to it, he was able to get himself a little bit of a break as he'll look in on the right-handed hitting Trianos. Here's the 1-1. Sailed inside with a fastball. And it goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. No wind, overcast skies, temperatures in the mid-70s as that rain really cooled things down, and it's turned into a pleasant night. We should be good with the rain for the rest of this evening. 2-1, fastball foul to the screen, 2-2. I'll forewarn you, the forecast looks a little shaky both tomorrow and Sunday, but we'll play things by ear. Good news is any games that get rained out and are not made up this weekend, they'll just transfer over to Rocket City when the Smokies come to town in late August. So 2-2 on Trianos. 301, 7 homers, and 36 runs batted in. 2-2. Looked like a slider, then fought off to the right by Trianos. Staying even at 2-2. That was a good pitch by Dana, but you see why Trianos is so highly thought of in the Cubs organization. He was fooled badly on that pitch, but still fought the pitch off by getting the bat head out there and flicking it off to the right. 2-2. Next pitch by Caden. And the fastball down and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes on the right-handed hitter. This guy hit .393 for the month of June. He was named the Southern League's Player of the Month for his efforts. Payoff pitch on the way. Fastball, looping liner, back through the box and into center for a base hit. May have been jammed a little bit on that pitch. He did not hit the ball hard, but he was able to punch it into center field was Trianos. So that's hit number 1 for the Smokies, and 1 on with 1 out for Matt Shaw. Shaw at .247, 10 dingers, and 38 runs batted in. Here's a little bit of news to send down. We just got this message from the Angels brass. Righty on righty. Caden kicks and delivers. Slider hit foul at home plate. That'll be a foul ball and go to 0-1. Christian Moore has just signed himself to a contract. That's the first-round pick that the Angels acquired in the draft on Sunday. He's a University of Tennessee alum, just like Ben Joyce. Unfortunately for him, it doesn't look like he'll be able to play in this ballpark, though, as this is the last trip for Rocket City to Kodak this season. 0-1, fastball high and away, a ball and a strike. I actually was speaking to Chris Allen, the president of the Smokies, before the game. They're doing a bobblehead night of him, I think, later this season. And, of course, he'll be decked out in his Tennessee Volunteers jersey. Here's the set. And the 1-1. Fastball drilled into deep center. Going back, Rada. At the track, looks up. That one's out of here. Matt Shaw again. A 2-run homer over the center field wall. His 11th of the season. RBI 39 and 40. And Tennessee draws first blood. It's 2-0. You could just tell by the way that ball took off. Of his now of his 11 home runs this season, 6 of them have gone to the off field. He went into a terrible slump in about May, was really rather invisible offensively, but he's turned it on of late, and he just bolted another one over the center field wall to give Tennessee an early 2-0 lead. Here's Alcantara, and the first pitch to him is a fastball high, 1-0. So Caden, a little bit of a mixed bag here in the early going. He struck out Franklin looking, gave up a looping single to Trianos, and then Shaw just drilled one to straightaway center. Here's the 1-0. Fastball popped up. Into shallow left center, out goes Guzman. He'll call everyone off. And the shortstop, about 10 feet into left center field, makes the catch. That'll be the second out of the first inning. Keep something in mind about Caden. This is only his second appearance in this ballpark. His first one was on May the 15th, and candidly, it was one of his lesser starts of the season. In that ball game, it was a real misty night like tonight. He went only 3 2/3 and gave up 3 runs on 4 hits. I remember he labored in that 4th inning, threw a bunch of pitches, and got pulled early as the fastball misses inside Then we go to 1-0 on Yohendrick Pinango, who's at .231 with 4 homers and 20 batted in. 2-0 Tennessee in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Fastball fought off to the left, even at a ball and a strike. Fans, Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball is brought to you by Job Source, finding a job made easy. Well off the line at third is Wagaman. 1-1 is on the way. Slider hit foul at home plate. Pinango drilled that into his front foot. That's his right foot on a nice biting slider down and in. It will go to a ball. And 2 strikes and a chance for Caden to wrap up the inning. By the way, when I talk about Moore signing that contract, he's not coming straight to Rocket City. He's right now in the Arizona Complex League, and we'll just see what the Angels do with him. As the 1-2, fastball lobbed into shallow left. Charging in is Campero. He makes a chest-high catch, and the inning is over. But 2 runs on the 2-run homer by Shaw. That was 1 of 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and no one left on base. At the end of 1, 2-0 Tennessee. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at CrestwoodMedCenter.com.
In baseball, it's all about the next play, the next win. There's no time for distractions or mistakes, and definitely no time for injuries. Top athletes from around North Alabama don't need to be worried about being sidelined. They have the award-winning team from SportsMed on their side with 4 convenient locations. You don't need to be an elite athlete to take advantage of SportsMed top orthopedic surgeons, physical therapy, and imaging services. SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. SportsMed, it's where the pros go. Official team physicians of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Call SportsMed today at 256-881-5151 or on the web at sportsmedalabama.com.
SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care.
Northrop Grumman is a proud supporter of the Rocket City Trash Pandas as we team together to make our community strong and viable for future generations. Northrop Grumman is looking for new individuals to help them define the next possible. Together we can all make a powerful impact to build strong communities and bright futures. Visit www.northropgrumman.com for a full listing of exciting job opportunities. Now, back to the ball game. Let's rock it, Trash Pandas.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the top of the second inning. Rocket City down 2-0. 2 up for the Trash Pandas. It will be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Payne, Brown, and Guzman, against Alex Troop, who gave up a 2-out double to Eric Wagaman, but then struck out Tucker Flint to end the inning. Also got a line out by Martinez and a ground out to third by Campero. Here's Payne to lead things off, and for Tyler, a changeup swung on and missed 0-1. This is the start of his final series in a place that I know he's got fond memories of. For those who don't know the news, here's the 0-1. Curveball popped up, foul ground, first base side, long run for the first baseman, that is Stevens, and it lands out of play about 2 rows back up that right field line, and it goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Next season, the Smokies will be moving into a brand new state-of-the-art downtown stadium in Knoxville, about a half hour to our west. And so that means the days are numbered here at Smoky Stadium. The 0-2 to Payne. Fastball misses high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tyler played several seasons here when he was with the Cubs organization. And, of course, he's been with the Trash Pandas the last 2. So he's played here a lot in his professional career as he skies the next pitch. Into right field. Into foul ground is Franklin on the bullpen mound, makes the catch. And that'll be out number 1 as Tyler fouls out to right field. That is not an easy play. These are old-school bullpens here at Smoky Stadium. This place was built in 1994, and just like Wrigley Field or just like Oakland Coliseum, the bullpens are located down both the right and left field lines in foul territory. On that play, Franklin had to climb the bullpen mound to make the catch. That's always a little shaky as the footing changes drastically. First pitch is lined into right, but right at Franklin, and he makes the squeeze for out number 2 as Sam Brown went after the first pitch and laced a line drive into right. So 2 up, 2 gone. Here's Denzer Guzman. Dinser, 231, 4 homers, and 17 runs batted in as we play the top of the Northrop Grumman second inning. And again, Tennessee leading it 2-0. Interesting for Dinser, he was out with an injury for about 3 weeks, played the final 2 games of the Pensacola series. Fastball misses low, and it goes to 1-0. He went a combined 0 of 9 in those 2 games, and then had 4 more days off. There's the 1-0. Pitches in the dirt, 2-0. You got to think his timing is a little bit off, but if they can get him on track, it's going to be an added boost to this offense. Troop down in the count, 2-0. Next offering. Fastball sent into deep right center field, but trailing over Franklin again. And he'll set a record that has been set by many. 3 putouts by Franklin in the second inning. 3 flyouts to right by Rocket City, and 1-2-3 go the Trash Pandas in the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom half, 2-0 Tennessee. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at CrestwoodMedCenter.com.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You gotta have good internet. With WOW, you now get upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for only $30 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Price for internet $300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at CrestwoodMedCenter.com.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the Northrop Grumman second inning. Smokies out to an early 2-0 lead. And due up for Tennessee, it'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, McGeary, Stevens, and Verdugo against Caden Dana. First pitch is a fastball, and it's a strike. 0-1. Caden in the first inning gave up a bloop single to Trianos and then a 2-run homer to center by Matt Shaw. Also struck out one man. There's the 0-1. Looked like a slider that missed low. Even at a ball and a strike. McGeary, meanwhile, I still love this guy, but the numbers just aren't backing him up. 220, 10 homers, 43 RBI. 1-1 is a fastball that misses off the plate to the right-handed hitter. 2-1. He had such a fine year a year ago. I thought he was on the verge of breaking through at least to AAA this season. Things just have not gone according to plan. Here's the 2-1. Another slider swung through and missed that time by McGeary. He tipped it in the mid of pain, even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He was in an 0-for-33 slide at one point, then faced Rocket City at Toyota Field in May and didn't have a great series, only had about 3 or 4 hits, but 2 of them left the yard. As he'll dig back in. Dana with the 2-2. Fastball cut through and missed, went high and away on McGeary. He waved at it, strikeout number 2 for Dana, and out number 1 in the Northrop Grumman second for Felix Stevens. First time we've seen this guy this season. In 17 games here, he's batting .300 with 2 homers and 10 RBI. These guys always scare me a little bit because Rocket City has not seen him this season, and he's put up pretty decent numbers. As the fastball cut through and missed, 0-1. Funny thing is, his career numbers are rather pedestrian, only .256 in his professional career. He hails from Cuba. The 0-1 on the way. Breaking ball lobbed into center, but right at Rada, who comes charging in several steps. Makes a chest-high catch. He was shaded toward right center field, and that's where Stevens hit it right at him for out number 2. So 2 outs in the Northrop Grumman second. Here's Luis Verdugo. Fans, the mission at Northrop Grumman is to be at the forefront of technology and innovation, delivering superior capability in tandem with maximized cost efficiencies. The security solutions they provide help secure freedoms for our nation as well as those of our allies. First pitch is fought off to the right by Verdugo. It'll go to 0-1. Luis at 236 with a homer and 20 RBI. Off the line at first is Brown. The 0-1 is on the way, and the fastball is called strike 2 by Brian Van Branken. 0-2, and just like that, a chance for Caden to wrap up the second. The right-hander looks in. The 0-2 is on the way. Slider, swing and a miss, strike 3, down and away, and that's the Caden Dana we all know and love. Down goes Verdugo on 3 pitches. Dana strikes out 2 of the 3 men he faces in the second inning, and 1-2-3 go Tennessee. We'll head to the third. 2-0 Smokies. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build strong communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
Watch me now!
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit marcyattorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years. We have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting marcyattorney.com. Again, that's marcyattorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Top of the Martinson & Beeson third inning, 2-0 Tennessee with the lead over Rocket City. 2-0 for the Trash Pandas. It'll be the 8-9-1 hitters, McCroskey, Rada, and Campero against Alex Troop, who's gone 2 scoreless frames, allowing 1 hit. So here's Mack, 2-12 with a homer and 16 runs batted in. He goes after the first pitch, sends it into deep right. Back goes Franklin. He looks up, and that one is out. No, is it off the wall? Is it a home run? What are they calling here? Into sliding head first into third is McCroskey. They're going to call that a ground rule double. And now here comes Andy Shatsley. He's going to have a word with third base umpire Jalen Goodman. And actually, no, he's going to bypass. Actually, we got the umpiring crew mixed up here. Goodman is over at first base, and that's who Andy is going to talk to. Caleb Martin must be over at third. They're going to rule that a ground rule double, and I apologize for the confusion. There's a white sign out there in right center field, which is absolutely brutal if you're a broadcaster. But the ball hit off that sign. You can't tell if it hit off the wall, if it went over the wall. But it must have bounced right in front of it and then went over. Of course, we don't have replay here. Either way, it's a ground rule double, and a runner is at second with no one out. Here's Nelson Rada as Mack almost picked up his second home run of the season. Here's Rada, and the fastball is laced into left field, going back on it, over the head of Penango and to the wall. That's going to score a run. Rada headed for second. He'll pull in with a double, and Rocket City is on the board. It's 2-1. Double your pleasure. Back-to-back doubles by McCroskey and Rada, and it's 2-1. As Nelson continues his good work over the final few games of the Pensacola series. Tell you what, he had that resounding double against Usago in the Saturday night loss to Pensacola. Then he came back with a great performance on Sunday, had the walk-off single against Rafi Vizcaíno. And now that RBI double right there plates McCroskey and makes it 2-1. So 2-1 your score. And now the tying run at second with no one out as Campero slaps it right side. Off the bag is Stevens. Field, throw to first. Was he on the bag? Yes, he was for the out. Boy, that was wild. Trying to slap it right side was Campero. He did that. Stevens was well off the line at first base, had to retreat quickly to go cover the bag, as he at first wanted to go after that ball. Able to chase it down was Trianos moving to his left. Stevens just got back there in the nick of time to take the throw from Trianos, and Campero was out 4-3. It works just like a bunt as Rada moves to third. So the infield will come in now. Here's Orlando Martinez, who lined to left his first time, and the pitch to him. Fastball lobbed into left. And coming in is Penango. Catch made, runner tags. Here comes the throw. Here comes Rada. It's going to be late. He slides in feet first, and it's a 2-2 ball game as he scores on the sacrifice fly. Nicely done. Rocket City going up there very aggressively against Troop. I want to say 3 of the first 4 hitters have gone after the first pitch, and that time it was Martinez lining one into left, and scoring from third is Rada, who actually tried to pop up after that feet first slide and then kind of tumbled over himself. He's okay, and we are knotted up at 2 apiece. So the base is empty with 2 away. Here's Eric Wagman, and he takes the first pitch down and away. 1-0. So let's see. I think McCroskey's double may have been the second pitch. Rada doubled on the first offering he saw. Campero went after the first pitch, and so did Martinez. And now taking a strike is Wagman, even at 1-1. By the way, Rada's RBI is his 20th. For Martinez, that's his 19th ribby. Here's the 1-1. Fastball lobbed into left. He just missed it, did Wagman. Camping under it is Penango, who now goes back a couple of steps. 2 steps shy of the warning track. He makes the catch, and Rocket City is done in the third inning. But they pick up 2 runs, both earned on 2 hits. No errors in the inning. No one left on base. At the end of 2.5, we're tied at 2. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Crestwood Medical Center is committed to keeping patients safe, so please don't delay in getting treatment when you need emergency care. Visit CrestwoodMedCenter.com to see what they're doing to keep you safe.
In baseball, it's all about the next play, the next win. There's no time for distractions or mistakes, and definitely no time for injuries. Top athletes from around North Alabama don't need to be worried about being sidelined. They have the award-winning team from SportsMed on their side with 4 convenient locations. You don't need to be an elite athlete to take advantage of SportsMed top orthopedic surgeons, physical therapy, and imaging services. SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. SportsMed, it's where the pros go. Official team physicians of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Call SportsMed today at 256-881-5151 or on the web at sportsmedalabama.com.
SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care.
An emerald green field is iconic of baseball. That's what TDI Services desires to create for every one of its customers. As proud sponsors of the Trash Pandas, TDI Services brings its A game to provide winning lawn care and pest control to the outside environs of Toyota Field. TDI Services can do the same for your lawn with their innovative biological approach for better results with fewer chemicals as nature intended. Visit go.tdi.services/tpandas or call us today at 888-556-7985.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the Martinson and Beeson third inning, tied at 2. Rocket City and Tennessee do up for the Smokies, the 9-1 and 2 hitters, Opitz, Franklin, and Trianos, against Caden Dana, who cruised through the second inning, striking out 2 of the 3 men he faced. Opitz waves at a changeup down and away, 0-1, tried to hold up his swing but couldn't. Opitz, a backup catcher, 109 with no homers and 4 RBI. 0-1, fastball cut through and missed by Opitz. It's quickly 0-2 as Caden quickly ahead in the count. Guarding the line at first is Brown. I remember Opitz a little bit from last season. 0-2. Fastball must have been high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Rocket City gets off the deck. They pick up 2 in the third. Now we've got I won't say a brand new game, but we're all square now. Here's the 1-2 on the way. That one lined into right for a base hit on a 1-2 pitch. Opitz at first. He'll stop there. Boy, you can't have that happen. Not in a big series like this. You got to put guys like that away. Instead, Opitz ropes a single into right. It looked like a hanging curveball, and Casey was all over it. So he's at first with no one out. Here's Christian Franklin. Look, here's the deal. The season does not ride on this weekend. If Rockets, let's just say, worst case scenario, Rocket City loses these 3 games, they would go home 4 games back but still a little less than 2 months to go. That is not an insurmountable comeback. Here's the first pitch. It's a slider for a strike, 0-1. But, boy, if you do, you're climbing uphill, and that's not something these guys are great at, Rocket City, I mean. Not a lot of offensive punch, although the hitting has been a lot better of late. Here's the 0-1, and the fastball misses high. 1 ball and 1 strike. One advantage Rocket City does have, they play Chattanooga 18 more times between now and the end of the season. Tennessee only sees the Lookouts 6 times. We all know how much Chattanooga has struggled this season. Franklin struck out his first time up. Here's the 1-1. Fastball down and away, 2 balls and 1 strike. But keep something in mind. Rocket City's going to have a couple of rough stretches when it comes to competition down the stretch. Get Chattanooga next week at home. Then they go to Biloxi for 6. Biloxi's playing good baseball. Here's the 2-1. Fastball hit foul at home plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And remember, Biloxi took 5 of 6 from the Trash Pandas at Toyota Field last month. And then we're going to have Birmingham come in. Then we go to Chattanooga for 6. And then there's going to be a 3-week stretch from late August until early September that will probably determine the season. Here's the 2-2. Fastball bounded to third. In Wagaman, up, throw to second, out there, relay to first. Not in time there as Franklin beat the wrap. Opitz out 5-4 on the fielder's choice. Franklin reaches first and 1 on with 1 out for James Trianos. Well, fans, when accidents happen, turn to North Alabama's trusted legal resource for over 85 years. The attorneys at Martinson & Beeson have the resources and experience to handle all types of personal injury cases. Martinson & Beeson, North Alabama's 5-star law firm. 1 away for Trianos, who lobbed a single into center his first time up, came around to score. And he goes after the first pitch, a fastball that's fought off to the right. It's 0-1. But anyway, you get to late August. Here's that 3-week stretch. At Montgomery for 6, home to these guys, Tennessee for 6, and then home for Biloxi. That'll be the back end of a 2-week homestand in early September. Throw over to first and back safely is Franklin, and then Rocket City goes to Chattanooga for the final 6. But that 18-game stretch, Montgomery, Tennessee, and Biloxi, those are 3 really good teams that are going to be pretty tough to beat. Here's the 0-1. Fastball outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. So for all of the talk about Birmingham and Chattanooga and how much they're struggling, Rocket City's going to have to go through the fire a little bit. Trianos ready to go. Leading away at first is Franklin. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball slapped into right field for a base hit. Franklin at second. He'll make the turn and go to third. Boy, he didn't hit that ball. Again, he didn't hit the ball that hard, but he hit it directionally past Brown at first. If Sam is another step to his right, that's a line drive out and maybe a double play. As, again, he was having to hold the runner Franklin at first. Trianos, nice piece of hitting, wanted to go to that off-field, put an inside-out swing together, and as soon as it got into right, Franklin was able to use that great speed and go first to third. So you got him at the corners with 1 away, and here's Matt Shaw, who just ripped a 2-run homer his first time up. He hit it to straightaway center. They'll play halfway up the middle, righty on righty, as Dana kicks and fires. Going to change up that time, and that's a strike over the inside corner. 0-1's the right-handed hitter. A lot of room to the right side as playing near second base is McCroskey. Here's the 0-1 to the right-handed hitter. On the way. Slider, swing and a miss. Threw it down and away. Fooled badly on it was Shaw. It'll go to no balls and 2 strikes. So Caden well ahead in the count. Keep in mind you do have a runner at third base. Shaw is a double play threat as Caden stands on the rubber. Holding the runner at first is Brown. From the belt, 0-2. Fastball slapped right field for a base hit. That'll score a run, other runner to second, and it's 3-2. Boy, that's a killer. They just came back to tie the game, and just like that, Tennessee retakes the lead. And again, an 0-2 pitch. Tyler Payne is going to go out there, have a word with Caden. You could see on that pitch beforehand, Tyler wanted him to go high. I don't think he got it high enough. He left it right down the middle, And Shaw was able to get on top of it, and even though he was late on the pitch, that right side is wide open. He was able to pop it through there. So Shaw has all 3 RBI tonight for Tennessee. And right now all you can ask is that Caden keep it right here. Trianos moves to second. Now you got 2 on with 1 out for Kevin Alcantara, who popped to short his first time. So 5 hits off of Dana. And a bit of a peculiar outing so far for Caden. Righty on righty. First pitch is a curveball. Swung through and missed by Alcantara. It's 0-1. Gave up 2 runs on 2 hits in the first. Tossed a scoreless second, 1-2-3. And now he's getting hit a little bit here in the third. Crowd starts to make some noise as Tennessee back in front. Fastball goes to the backstop on a bounce. That was a big-time wild pitch by Dana. Held on to it a little too long, threw it down and away. And Tyler didn't have enough time to shift to his right and knock it down. Oh, boy. Trianos moves to third. Up to second goes Shaw. Now the infield has to come in again. 3-2 Tennessee with the lead, and they're looking for more. Open stance for the right-handed hitter. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball, tap foul past third. Now trickle to the left and hit off the third base camera well down the left field line. It goes to 1-2, and Dana now hunting for a strikeout. Playing off the line at first is Brown. Shaded toward right center is Rada in center field, and time called, this time by Alcantara, who, by the way, has a 16-game on-base streak. He's 273 for the year. Dana back to the belt. The right-hander with the 1-2. Slider lofted foul off to the right. Good pitch again by Caden. He had Alcantara fooled. He was waving at that pitch and just got a piece of it and fought it off to the right. It'll remain a ball and 2 strikes. By the way, good crowd for this one on this rainy Friday. I'm going to guess about 4,500, maybe 5,000 or so. Caden ready again. Here's the 1-2. Fastball chopped right side. Up is Brown. Throw to the plate. It's not in time. As beating it with a head-first dive is going to be Trianos. Hit it right at Brown, but his throw to the plate was high on Payne. Tyler had to move up with the glove to grab it, and by the time he swiped the glove back down to put the tag on Trianos, James was able to beat it with a head-first dive. Now it'll go on a fielder's choice, as Alcantara will get an RBI. That's his 33rd, and these are the things that can cost you a ball game and maybe cost you a series. Trianos in from third. They got exactly what they wanted, but they couldn't get the out. Shaw goes second to third. Now they're at the corners with 1 away. It's 4-2. Dana kicks and fires. Fastball. There's a strike. 0-1. And again, Sam did everything right. He came up with it. He just made a high throw, and that's what cost him. Payne didn't even have to jump for the ball, but because of the longer tag, that's all Trianos needed to score. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball. Looked like a curve that hit the inside corner. 0-2. And again, Dana ahead in the count. Can he finish off Panongo, who flew out to left his first time? 4-2 Smokies as we play the bottom of the Martinson and Beeson third inning. Rocket City just tied it up moments ago. The 0-2. And now a quick throw over to first, and just back in there with a head-first dive is Alcantara. 4 runs on 5 hits for Tennessee, including 3 base knocks in this inning. Shaded up the middle, the shortstop Guzman. Check over at third, the 0-2. Fastball swung and missed. Boy, that's the strikeout he was looking for, the batter before. Panongo will strike out swinging. That's the 4th K for Dana. And now runners at the corners, 2 away for Hayden McGeary. McGeary struck out swinging his first time. Look at this, activity already underway in the Rocket City bullpen. They've got a right-hander up and throwing, as having to labor in this third inning is Dana. Righty against righty. Caden, first pitch. Breaking ball lofted along the line and right. That's going to tail foul into the seats about 10 rows back down the right field line. It's 0-1. Well, if he can get McGeary out here. You go back to the dugout 4-2, collect yourself. If you can give Rocket City another 2 to 3 innings, that'll be okay. That'll do for tonight. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, there's a strike. And it goes to 0-2. It's just so frustrating because you got back into this thing. You like the pitching matchup, Dana against Troop, but right now things are not going Rocket City's way. And as it pertains to the rest of the series, we'll tell you a little bit more about that. Top of next inning. Dana looks in on McGeary. Check of third. Here's the 0-2. Runner goes from first. Pitch is hit foul again off to the right. And it will remain at no balls and 2 strikes. I'm still trying to get a number on who's throwing down there. Can't quite tell who. That looks like John O'Reilly. Payne will give the signals and come back behind home plate. Shaded up the middle, the second baseman, McCroskey. Here's the set. The 0-2. Runner goes again. Pitch, swing, and a miss on the slider down and away. McGeary goes down swinging for the second time tonight. Strikeout number 5 for Dana, and the inning is over. But 2 more runs, both earned on 3 hits. No errors in the inning. 2 men left on base. At the end of the Martinson and Beeson third inning, 4-2 Tennessee. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit marshtheattorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting marshtheattorney.com. Again, that's marshtheattorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Top of the Beds Express, 4th inning, 4-2, Tennessee with the lead on Rocket City. Duo for the Trash Pandas, middle part of the order, Flint, Payne, and Brown against Alex Troop as the fastball misses high, 1-0. Rocket City very aggressive against Troop in the 3rd inning. They were able to plate 2 runs. And at the time, the game was tied at 2. Now it's a 4-2 Tennessee lead as Flint goes after the next pitch and skies it into left. Coming in several steps will be Penango. Makes the catch in shallow left field, and Flint is out number 1 in the 4th inning. John O'Reilly has sat down, so it looks like we'll see Dana at least in the 4th, as it's been a little up and down tonight. Hasn't walked anyone, but he's being knocked around. He's allowed 5 hits and 4 runs. 2-3-0 for Rocket City, 4-5-0 for the Smokies. Lefty on righty against Payne. First pitch, fastball, that's laced into right center field. No one's going to get that ball. It'll split the gap and one-hop the wall. Payne around first. He's motoring for second, and he'll stop there with a 1-out double. So Payne goes after the first pitch he sees, drills it into right center, and Rocket City has a runner at second with 1 out for Sam Brown, who lined out to right his first time. Boy, there's been so much action, I haven't really been able to talk about Troop a whole lot. Like I said, he went to Michigan State. This is his 8th season of, take away the pandemic year, it's his 7th year of professional baseball. He was in the American Association at the beginning of this season. Lefty on lefty, pitch is swung on and missed by Brown. On the changeup, it's 0-1. Nationals actually drafted him in the 9th round of the 2017 draft. Spent several seasons there with the Nats organization. Was granted free agency after last year. It's the 0-1. Slider in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher. Opitz. Even at a ball and a strike. Well, interesting nugget. He's pitching on his birthday today. He was born on this date in 1996. First time he's ever done that in his professional career. Pitched on his birthday. Here's the 1-1. Fastball. There's a strike. 1-2 to Sam Brown. Last year, he split time between two Nationals affiliates, went 3-11 with a 5.16 ERA, primarily as a starter. Count 1-2 to Brown. Troop kicks and delivers. Fastball just missed outside. Just looking to pick up the strikeout there was Troop. Even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cubbies signed him in May of this season. They wheel Brown around to the right. Here's the 2-2. And the slider misses outside. 3-2 to the left-handed hitter. Pitched for Kane County of the American Association. Again, that's independent baseball. Had a 1.80 ERA over 10 innings with 16 strikeouts, and that's when the Cubs came calling. A look back at second, and now Brown will step out of the box. That's the same league that Hayes Sig came from. Last season when he was looking to find a spot in affiliated ball, or 2 seasons ago, I should say. Here's the look back. 3-2. Fastball, high and away, ball 4. Good at bat by Sam Brown as he coaxes a walk out of Alex Troop. Walk number 1 by Troop, first walk by either team. And now he got 2 on with 1 out. Here's Denzer Guzman, who flew to right, his first time up. Let's see, last time Troop pitched was on July 12th at Montgomery. It was actually a great outing. 5 innings, 3 hits, allowed only 1 run. He K'd 4, got a no decision as Tennessee actually lost that game 5-4. Lefty on righty as Guzman digs in. Playing behind the runner at first is Stevens. First pitch is a breaking ball, skied into deep left center field. On the move, Penango. He looks up. That one is out of here. A home run. Denzer Guzman with a 3-run blast over the left center field wall. Home run number 5, RBI 18, 19, and 20. And Rocket City with its first lead of the game. It's 5-4. Boy, oh boy, a lot of air under that fly ball, but it continued to carry. Again, it's not hot, but it is humid, and that ball's going to jump, and that one continued to sail over the left center field wall. And Rocket City with its first lead of the ball game as Guzman goes deep, his first hit since returning from injury. So 5-4 your score. Rocket City with 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth. Let's see if they can keep it going. Here's Mac McCroskey. Well, I'll tell you what, this is our final series ever in this ballpark, and we've had some doozies. We may be in for another one here tonight. Lefty on righty against Mac. Fastball, there's a strike, 0-1. Each team with 5 hits. 9 runs between the 2 ball clubs. We've had only 1 walk. Both offenses have been terrific tonight as they've gone up there hacking. As the next pitch is sent foul, first base side, giving chase is Stevens. That lands foul about 3 rows back down the right field line. It'll go to no balls and 2 strikes. Now, I talk about Dana facing Troop, and that, you know, if you're a betting man, you would think that would favor Rocket City. Here's why this game is so important. Tomorrow, Victor Medeiros faces Matthew Thompson. Victor has pitched well in this ballpark, but let's face it, he has struggled this season. Here's the 0-2 to Mac. Looked like a slider down and in, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Right now on Sunday, Rocket City's starter is to be determined. Meanwhile, it'll be Sam Armstrong, who I don't know anything about. He'll be going for Tennessee. Here's the 1-2 on the way. And the changeup misses outside to the right-handed hitter. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The point I'm making is, if you're a betting man, you feel like Rocket City's best chances for a win are tonight. Fastball high and away, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So you like to get one here. And if you do that, and you lose the next 2, let's say, well, you're only 2 games back going home. You can live with that. Here's the 3-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 3. A big curve, and McCroskey strikes out swinging. Only strikeout number 2 for Troop. And out number 2 in the Vets Express fourth for Nelson Rada. I know I'm thinking of more of a doomsday scenario, but, these are the things you think about as you start to head down the stretch of this season. What are the obstacles? What are the chances? What are the, if you lose one here, what are you allowed to give up? Things like that, those play with your head a little bit. Lefty on lefty against Rada, who runs up the bunt, pulls it back, takes it down and in. It's 1-0 to the left-handed hitter. Again, this series won't determine the rest of the season, but it's going to be a big step. Here's the 1-0, down and away with a breaking ball. 2 balls and no strikes to Rada, who laced an RBI double his last time up. Came around to score himself. Here's the 2-0 by Troop. Fastball, broken bat dribbler, left side, diving stop by Shaw. He won't have a play. And that'll be an infield single for Rada. So he loses a bat, but he picks up a single. I think Nelson will take that any day. Good effort by Shaw, but, it's interesting. When you see him make a play like that, we talk about players taking care of themselves. That's one where I almost don't mind, certainly if I'm the Smokies or the Cubs or whoever, I don't mind if he lets that one go into left field because he realistically doesn't have any shot at throwing out Rada on that play. He lets that go into left field. It's still a single. You'd rather have your prized prospect not hurt himself as the pitch is lofted foul off to the right by Campero. It's 0-1. I know we ask guys to play hard at all times, and I understand why, but there are also times where you don't mind if they let the foot off the gas a little bit too. So 0-1 to Gus, who, by the way, congratulations to Campy, named Southern League Player of the Week for his work last week against Pensacola. Lefty on righty. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is laced down the left field line. That'll go foul off the extended netting. Just shy of the Rocket City bullpen down that left field line. It's 0-2, and Troop will try to wrap up the inning. 5-4 Rocket City thanks to a 3-run homer by Denzer Guzman. A look over at first. Here's the 0-2. Instead, a soft toss over to first by Troop. And back standing is Rada. From the letters, they'll set up away. The 0-2. Curveball. That misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Campero. 5-6-0 for Rocket City. 4-5-0 for Tennessee. As back and forth we go. A wild start to this ball game. Orlando Martinez waits on deck. Here's the 1-2 and another throw over to first. And that time a head-first dive by Rada gets him back to the bag. So that's 2 pickoff attempts. They play him straight away in the outfield. Campero ready to go. The 1-2 on the way. Runner moves. Pitch hit him. That's just a fastball that got away from Troop. He wanted to bury it down and in, and it got away from him. Not sure where it caught Campero, but it was on his left side. He's okay, as Rada will take second. So a hit batsman. Now you got 2 on with 2 out, and here's Orlando Martinez, who so far tonight has played pepper with the left fielder Penango. A line out to left in the first, and then a sac fly to left in the third. So here's Orlando, lefty on lefty, open stance. Runners lead away as they play him to pull. First pitch to Martinez. Fastball down and away, 1-0. He's got a ton of room just to the right of second. Again, this is where it's not a new rule anymore, but it used to be you could flood each side of the infield however you wanted to with defenders. Can't do that anymore. 2 to each side. That leaves the right side of second wide open. Here's the 1-0. That one skied into left again. Coming in toward the line, Penango. He'll slow up, make the catch, and that will retire the side. But 8 men come to the plate, and 3 runs score. All of them earned the big blow, the 3-run homer by Guzman. That was one of 3 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Bottom of the Vets Express 4th inning on the way. It's 5-4 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
As proud sponsors of the Trash Pandas, TDI Services delivers professional lawn care, mosquito and flea tick control around Toyota Field. Creating a winning lineup of lawns at homes across Huntsville and Madison County, TDI Services pledges home run lawn care and pest service with our innovative biological practices using fewer chemicals as nature intended. Visit go.tdi.services/tpandas or call 888-556-7985 to transform your lawn.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services we performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit MarshTheAttorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting MarshTheAttorney.com. Again, that's MarshTheAttorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the Beds Express, fourth inning, 5-4. Rocket City with the lead over Tennessee. Caden Dana, for the first time tonight, will pitch with the lead. Let's see if he can settle down here as his first pitch to Stevens is a looping curveball that falls in for a strike. 0-1. He'll face the bottom third of the order, Stevens, Verdugo, and Opitz here in the fourth inning. If we can give Rocket City another 2 to 3 innings, it'll be big. Fastball misses high. 1 ball and 1 strike. So far, Caden has struggled a bit tonight. He's allowed 4 runs on 5 hits, but he cruised through the second inning, 1-2-3. See if we can get more of that here in the fourth. Here's the 1-1 on the way. Fastball, there's a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes, the right-handed hitting Stevens. He'll dig back in. Off the line at first is Brown. Caden, here's the 1-2 on the way. Slider misses outside. And it will even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 6 o'clock start time tomorrow, 1 o'clock on Sunday. I already gave you the pitching matchups for that. They want to go high. Here's the 2-2. He did and got him swinging. High and tight that time to Stevens. That'll be strikeout number 6 now for Caden. He has struck out the last 3 men he's faced. That was the pitch they wanted to throw to Shaw in the third inning. But Caden left it a little too low, and Shaw was able to handle it. If he gets it up around the eyes like that, maybe he gets an out. But still, they get the first down on Stevens. Here's Verdugo. He struck out swinging his first time. And the fastball high and away will go to 1 ball and no strikes. Now, you appreciate the 6 strikeouts. That's outstanding through 3 1/3 innings. Here's Dana with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball high and away, 2-0. But one thing the Angels are starting to teach a lot of their pitchers, and I'm glad to hear this because it's getting away from this terrible era we had in the 2010s where we were teaching pitchers to strike everybody out. Here's a look in by Dana. Here's the 2-0 on the way. Pitch tipped foul into the mid of Payne on the swing and miss. It'll go to 2-1, and that is teaching guys to pitch to contact. Look, he struck out 6 men, but between that, the 5 hits, the 4 runs, he's had to throw a lot of pitches here in the early going. 2-1. And the slider misses down and away. 3 balls and a strike. Caden thought that was a strike, and it may have been. 3-1 the count to the right-handed hitting Verdugo. But the point is, you want to see guys pitch to contact. You don't want everything to be a strikeout. Otherwise, a guy is going to burn himself out. Pitcher, I mean. Here's the 3-1. Slider skied into straightaway center. Moving into his right ever so slightly is Rada. He makes the squeeze. And that'll be the second out of the 4th inning. Fans, do you feel tired and drained in the morning? A better day starts with better sleep. Visit your locally owned and operated Beds Express today and let their sleep experts find the perfect sleep set for you. Beds Express, where dreams begin. Look, guys like Caden Dana, they're going to strike people out. Their stuff is just too good. But you also you don't want it to be so difficult for them. As the fastball high and away, it's 1-0. You want to see the ground out to second, the pop up to short, the fly out to right. I remember Jack Kohanowitz couple of weeks ago. Here's the 1-0. Fastball skied into right center. We'll talk about this next inning, as drifting into right center is the right fielder. That's Flint. He makes the squeeze, and Caden Dana responds with a very easy 1-2-3. Bottom of the Vets Express fourth inning. We'll move to the fifth. 5-4, Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Attention! School is back in session, and Beds Express is your mattress destination. Get a twin, full, or queen Beauty Rest luxury mattress for only $3.99, any size. Score big savings on our King for Queen deals with Sealy Posturepedic Hybrid, only $12.99, or Beauty Rest Hybrid, also just $12.99. Shop our all-new Temper Adapt mattress collection and get a $300 instant gift. Fast delivery to all college campuses statewide. Smart savings is going on now at Beds Express Back to School sale.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You've got to have good internet. Get 1 gig internet with upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for just $60 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
The company is Eagle Masonry and Insulation. But did you know they're also Eagle Landscaping and Dirt Work? Eagle can take care of all your landscaping needs, including irrigation, sod work, and planting, both plants and trees. On the dirt work side, Eagle can grade and build your pads, haul dirt in or out, and even do erosion control. Philip Love and his team can do it all for you. The website is the same, insulatewitheagle.com, as is the phone number, 256-755-1556. Give them a call and see what Eagle can do for you. Eagle saves you time. Eagle saves you money. This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the fifth inning, 5-4, Rocket City on top. Before we do that, let's give our station a chance to identify itself. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio WZZN.
Wagaman, Flint, and Payne, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters against Alex Troop, as the curveball is lofted foul down the right side into the Tennessee bullpen down that right field line. It goes to 0-1. Wagaman 1 of 2, a double, a fly out to left. Rocket City leading at 5-4 as Troop back out there for his fifth inning of work. He'll go into his wind, the 0-1. And the fastball misses inside 1-1. He, like Caden Dana, he's thrown strikes. He's only walked one man, but he's been knocked around. 5 runs on 6 hits. 5 of those 6 have come over the last 2 frames. Here's the 1-1. And looked like a curveball that slapped foul past third down the left field line into the Trash Panda bullpen. We'll go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. No one got up to throw as Troop struggled in that 4th inning. But guys were starting to millie about. Right now it's quiet in both bullpens as Wagaman stands back in. The right-handed hitter ready to go. Here's the 1-2. And it looked like a fastball down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Wagaman. Rocket City 2 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th. Tennessee 2 runs in both the 1st and 3rd innings. Here's the 2-2. Curveball misses down and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the right-handed hitting Wagaman. Big 3-game series here between these two teams. Here's the 3-2. Fastball inside, ball 4. So coaxing a walk out of Troop is Wagaman. Eric will trot to first base. That'll be walk number 2 by Troop. And 1 on with no one out for Tucker Flint. Flint, 0 of 2. He's struck out swinging and fly to left. As Troop's done a little bit of a number on him. 6 hits so far for Rocket City. Lefty on lefty. Off the line at third, Verdugo. The pitch, he's squaring to bunt, pulling it back, taking it outside. 1-0. That's one thing they've kind of encouraged Tucker to do is not be afraid to bunt. Yeah, he's a power hitter, and he's not going to be asked to do that a whole lot in his career, but he's got the foot speed right now to where he can lay one down and leg it out. Next pitch. And another curveball misses high, 2-0, and with Verdugo playing back and off the line at third, if Tucker just lays one gently up that third base line, he can Cadillac it to first for a hit. Right now it's 2-0. He should see something to hit. Next pitch. Fastball. Oh, boy. That's one Tucker wanted, and you can tell by his reaction. He swung and he fouled it straight back. But, boy, he was thinking the downs, and that was the pitch to do it. Troop not with an overwhelming fastball, and Tucker was right on that pitch, but he couldn't put it in play. You'll see that one in his sleep as it goes to 2-1. Next offering. Fastball in on his hands, flared into left center. Can anyone get that ball? Going out and making the catch is Shaw, and that'll be the first out. Good play by Matt Shaw. They're trying to move him over to third base, but they'll still let him play short from time to time, and he ranged into left center field and made that catch about 15 feet out for the first out of the inning. Boy, you talk about baseball being a game of inches. That results in a pop-out for Flint, but that pitch before, if he squares up on it, it's a 7-4 ball game. As it is, it's 5-4 as one man on, one man out for Tyler Payne, who's doubled and scored a run, also flying out to right. He'll take the first pitch, a fastball down and in, 1-0 to the right-handed hitter. It's been a fun one so far. Troop will come to the letters. Next offering. Breaking ball hit foul. That'll trickle back to the screen. And even at a ball and a strike. Let's see. Troop. Boy, oh boy. When you've been in the minors for 7 seasons, you will see a little bit of everything. Let me just kind of break down where this guy's been. Here's the set. 1-1. Breaking ball grounded to third. 2 is left to field. Verdugo to second for 1. Relay to first in time for the double play. We'll talk about when we come back. 5-4-3 on the twin killing as Payne rolls it over, and down go the Trash Pandas in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. Halfway home, 5-4 Trash Pandas. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
Do you want your next party to be something you'll remember? Then head on down to Flow Supremaire to book your next big bash. Birthday? Corporate meeting? Maybe just a family reunion so you can get your cousin Kyle back into the basketball court so you can beat him at basketball. I have no idea. Flow is fun for all ages looking for high-flying excitement, arcade fun, and tasty snacks to satisfy your hunger. Whether you have 10 friends or 25, Flow is jam-packed with something fun for everyone. Get jumping with Flow off South Parkway in Drake or head over to flowhuntsville.com to book your next party now.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Caden Dana will stay out there, and he will face the top of the Smokies order. It'll be Franklin, Trianos, and Shaw due up against the Rocket City right-hander. 5-4 Trash Pandas with the lead. First pitch by Caden is a slider that hits the outside corner. 0-1 to the right-handed hitting Franklin, who has struck out looking, reached on a fielder's choice, and scored a run. Righty against righty, open stance. Here's the 0-1 on the way. Slider, tip foul at home plate. That caught a piece of the home plate umpire, Brian Van Branken. He's okay. It's 0-2, so they're going to let Caden go back out there. If he can get through this inning without giving up a run, he'll qualify for the win. But this is a little tricky right now because this is the 3rd time through the order as Van Branken making an adjustment to his mask. 3rd time through the order, and this is a part of the order that's kind of done a number on him tonight. Here's the 0-2 on the way. Franklin takes a slider just off the outside corner. 1-2. Now he's taking care of Franklin, but Trianos and Shaw have knocked him around a little bit. Let's see what happens. Here's the 1-2 on the way. Slider again down and away. Did he hold up his swing? Yes, he said. Yes, he did, says Jalen Goodman. And it's at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 by Caden. Called strike 3. Went with the fastball, pinned the outside corner, caught looking as Franklin. That'll be strikeout number 7 by Caden. And out number 1 in the 5th inning for James Trianos. Triantos, 2 of 2, 2 singles, and 2 runs scored. By the way, I'll talk about Troop a little bit next inning. No one throwing in the Smokies pin, so it looks like we'll see him again in the 6th as the first pitch in the dirt by Dana. It's 1-0. So Trianos and Shaw, a combined 4 of 4 against Dana with a 2-run homer and 3 singles. 1-0. Slider, swing, dribbler back to the mound. Dana Fields fires to first in time for out number 2. That's a break. An oopsie swing by Trianos, and it turns into a very easy out. Kanan needed that one against him. So 2 quick outs in the 5th inning. Here's Matt Shaw, who, like I said, has done a number on Caden. 2 of 2, RBI single, and a 2-run homer. He's got 3 of the 4 RBI tonight for Tennessee. So right against right as Dana looks in. First pitch on the way. Curveball, that misses down and in. 1-0 to the right-handed hitter. No wind, overcast skies, temperatures in the mid-70s. Here's the 1-0 pitch by Caden. Curve, a swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch, fooled badly on it with Shaw. Even at 1-1. Like I said, this guy went into a dry spell in late April, early May, but he's got the average back up there to 247. They think he's the third baseman of the future for the Cubbies. This time last year, he was just drafted out of Maryland as the fastball swung through and missed. It'll go to 1-2, so you can sort of understand his struggles. He ended last season here, but really didn't get a whole lot of time with AA. Here's the 1-2. Curveball that time down and in. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes on the right-handed hitting Shaw. Off the line at first is Brown as Caden will try to end the inning. Big deep breath. Dana with the 2-2. That one in the dirt, another slider. 3 balls and 2 strikes. You can see he's trying to be very careful with Shaw. You know, he wasn't able to get the pitch up high enough on that 2-strike single in the 3rd inning. Do they try to go high and in this time? No, they're going to go low. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Looked like a curveball, fooled on it with Shaw. He tipped it into the mid of Payne. Strikeout number 8 for Dana. And 1, 2, 3 go the Smokies in the 5th inning as Dana strikes out 2 of the 3 many bases. We'll motor to the 6th, 5-4, Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build strong communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Top of the sixth inning, 5-4. Trash Pandas with the lead over Tennessee. And due up for Rocket City, the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Brown, Guzman, and McCroskey. First pitch is a breaking ball that misses down and in, 1-0 as Alex Troop stays out there for the Smokies. He's grinded tonight. And even though he's given up 5 runs on 6 hits, he's only walked 2 men. He's been competitive. Here's the next pitch. Swung, hit foul at home plate by Brown, and it evens at a ball and strike. Sam has lined to right, walked, and scored a run. You think life as a minor leaguer is easy? Check this out. So he pitches 3 years at Michigan State, does Troop. Here's the 1-1. Pitch fouled off to the left. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Drafted in the 9th round by the Nationals in 2017. This is where he's been leading into this season. In 2017, Hagerstown, Auburn, and the Gulf Coast Nationals. Auburn was a short season affiliate. So that's Hagerstown, Maryland, Auburn, New York, and wherever the Nationals are, their spring training is in Florida. 1-2, fouled off to the left, stays at a ball and 2 strikes. 2018, spent that entire year at Hagerstown. That's pretty sweet. Hagerstown's got a very old ballpark, but at least he didn't have to bounce around everywhere. 2019, Hagerstown and Auburn. 2020, misses no baseball because of the pandemic. Fastball dribbled to short. In, up with it, Shaw. Throw to first in time, and Brown is out number 1 in the 6th inning. Now, 2021, Double-A Harrisburg, Single-A Wilmington, this again with the Nationals. 2022, Triple-A Rochester, Double-A Harrisburg. 2023, Triple-A Rochester, Double-A Harrisburg. And this season, Kane County and Tennessee. He has been an everywhere man throughout his career. As the fastball, a strike, 0-1. And that's not easy. I mean, you're living out of a suitcase. I don't think people understand. When minor leaguers have home games, they're still living out of a suitcase. As the breaking ball down and away, 1-1. And it's for 2 reasons. One, you never know if you're going to be called up or sent down. Time called as the ball gets loose from the Rocket City bullpen. You never know when you're going to get called up or sent down. And number 2, you're traveling every other week anyway, so there's really no reason to unpack at least too much. Fastball high and away. 2 balls and a strike. It's a very nomadic experience, or existence, I should say. Troop with the count 2-1. Next pitch. And the next offering to Guzman, skied into shallow right center field. Out goes the second baseman, Trianos, to make the catch. That'll be out number 2 in the 6th inning as Guzman pops to second after he hit that 3-run homer to give Rocket City the lead in the 4th. He's also flied to right. Here's Mac McCroskey. He's 1 of 2, a double, a run scored, and a strikeout swinging. Activity is underway in the Rocket City bullpen, and I think that's John O'Reilly. But it looks like Caden Dana will be done for the evening. Lefty on righty, first pitch. Curveball, did he go? They appeal, and no, he did not, says Jalen Goodman. Over at first, 1-0 on the right-handed hitter. 5-4 Rocket City as we play the top of the 6th inning. Next pitch, lace fair down the left field line. That'll go into the corner. Mack at first. He's headed for second. Digging the ball out will be Penango in left field. He gets it back in, pulling into second with his second double of the game is Mac McCroskey, and a big insurance run at second base with 2 out for Nelson Rada. As wild as this ball game has been, any piece of insurance will be just fine. Here's Rada. He is 2 of 2, a single, an RBI double, a run scored. And he'll bat here with a runner at second and 2 out. Let's see Nelson. Going back to that 10th inning double on Saturday, he's 6 of his last 7. So he is seeing the ball very, very well right now. He had gone into a significant dry spell, but it looks like he's coming out of it. They'll wheel him around to the right, lefty on lefty, leading away at second McCroskey. Open stance for Nelson as Troop kicks and delivers. Fastball down and away. 1-0. Activity beginning in the Tennessee bullpen as Troop tries to grind his way through the 6th inning. 5-7-0 for Rocket City, 4-5-0 for Tennessee. Shaded toward left center, in center field, Alcantara. The 1-0 is on the way. Fastball lobbed into left field, but drifting back Penango. He makes the catch about 5 feet shy of the warning track, and that's going to retire the side. In the 6th inning, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Bottom 6 on its way, 5-4 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build strong communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future. An emerald green field is iconic of baseball. That's what TDI Services desires to create for every one of its customers. As proud sponsors of the Trash Pandas, TDI Services brings its A game to provide winning lawn care and pest control to the outside environs of Toyota Field. TDI Services can do the same for your lawn with their innovative biological approach for better results with fewer chemicals as nature intended. Visit go.tdi.services/tpandas or call us today at 888-556-7985.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the 6th inning, 5-4 Rocket City with a 1-run lead, and it's the Trash Pandas who will go to the bullpen now as John O'Reilly will pitch for Caden Dana. And we'll get you Dayton's final line in just a moment. Righty on righty, first pitch is a fastball through the middle for a strike for O'Reilly. 0-1 as he'll face the middle part of the order, Alcantara, Penango, and McGeary. O'Reilly wearing a different jersey number as the next pitch. Slider swing and a miss down and away. No balls and 2 strikes. I'm wondering if maybe this other jersey got ripped or something, but it's wearing number 50 instead of number 47 as the count is 0-2 on Alcantara. He's driven in a run on a fielder's choice and popped to short. John looks in on the right-handed hitter. Open stance for Alcantara, the 0-2. Slider down and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dana, 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned, no walks, and 8 strikeouts. That 3rd inning was a little shaky for him, but other than that, he pitched himself a pretty solid ball game. And again, you take away that 2-run homer by Shaw, then this is a very different-looking outing as the 1-2 is a fastball high and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and the reason I bring that up, I know you can't take away home runs, but that's 1 bad pitch out of however many he threw tonight. You take that away, it's pretty good showing tonight by Dana. Here's the 2-2. Rounded up the middle, ranging to his left and through the legs of Guzman, and we'll see how they score it. That was going to be a tough play. Alcantara can fly, and we'll just wait and see. Leadoff man aboard. Now, here's the reason why you want to get that out. 1, it gets you closer to a win, but number 2, the last couple of outings have been rough for John. 2 outings ago, he had that meltdown in the 9th inning against Birmingham where Rocket City was up 7-1. They gave up 7 runs, lost 8-7. The last outing by John did not go so swimmingly either. First pitch, slider down and in, 1-0. He was an emergency starter against Pensacola on Wednesday. Went 4 1/3 innings, allowed 6 earned runs on 7 hits. Walked 2, struck out 3, got the loss 6-3. Breaking ball outside, 2-0. And this is the stuff that concerns you. He falls behind in the count. He was so solid early in the season, but now struggling here as he's down 2-0. They're going to give Alcantara a single, by the way. 2-0, hit softly to second. In, up, McCroskey goes to second out there, and that's all they'll get. I'll tell you what, that's a good play by Mack. He's charging in. He's fielding that ball just outside the baseline, just as the base runner Alcantara is passing in front of him. By the time he gets that ball, he's got Alcantara near him, and he's also near the second base bag to where he's got to make a quick shovel over to Guzman. There's a lot happening on a very slow rolling play, but Mack made it look relatively easy. He gets the out on Alcantara, 4-6 on the fielder's choice. Panango reaches, and the first pitch is a strike to McGeary. It's 0-1. Now, outside of these two outings, these two most recent outings by O'Reilly, he's actually had a very fine season. Righty on righty. Here's the 0-1. Fastball missed outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. O'Reilly 0-1, a 4.01 ERA, 15th appearance to go along with 8 starts. 52 innings now, 48 hits, 24 runs, 23 earned, 5 hit bats. That one bounced up the middle, ranging to the left of second. McCroskey can't find anyone. Throws to first in time. What a play by Mack. We're out number 2. He was ranging up the middle, as was Guzman. By the time Mack got to the ball, he was to the left of second base. He looked behind him, wanted to feed it to Guzman to see if he could get the fielder's choice, realized no one was there because Dinser had also gone for the baseball. He then stopped, planted his feet, made a strong throw to first, and got a 4-3 out on McGeary. Panango will take second. That was an outstanding play. So 2 out, runner at second. Here's Stevens, and he goes after the first pitch and fights it off to the right. 0-1. That's one of those plays where a lot of ordinary defensive second basemen, they don't make that play. That time Mack did. But anyway, 24 runs, 23 earned. He's hit 5 men, has John. He's walked 13, struck out 37. Opponents hitting 242 against him. Here's the 0-1. Fastball foul to the screen. He went high and tight on the right-handed hitter, and Stevens fought it off. So it's 0-2, and O'Reilly will try to finish off the 6th inning. 5-4, Rocket City clinging to a 1-run lead. Shaded slightly toward right center in center field is Rada. O'Reilly from the belt. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Looked like a changeup. Stevens tipped it into the mid of Payne. Strikeout number 1 for O'Reilly, and he works around the leadoff single. Some good defense that inning by Rocket City. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. End of 6, 5-4 Trash Pandas. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Cliff Farm in Madison.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
Do you want your next party to be something you'll remember? Then head on down to Flosa Premier to book your next big bash. Birthday? Corporate meeting? Maybe just a family reunion so you can get your cousin Kyle back into the basketball court so you can beat him at basketball. I have no idea. Flow is fun for all ages looking for high-flying excitement, arcade fun, and tasty snacks to satisfy your hunger. Whether you have 10 friends or 25, Flow is jam-packed with something fun for everyone. Get jumping with Flow off South Parkway in Drake or head over to flowhuntsville.com to book your next party now.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the top of the 7th inning. Rocket City leading Tennessee 5-4. And 2 up for the Trash Pandas. It'll be the top of the order. Campero, Martinez, and Wagaman against a new pitcher for Tennessee. This is going to be number 20, Daniel Misaki. I think I said that correctly. Let me check that. Well, they don't have him on the pronunciation guide. Okay, so it'll be Daniel Misaki, and if I'm wrong about that, I apologize. But he spells his last name M-I-S-S-A-K-I, Misaki. Righty on lefty, first pitch. Slap foul off to the left. Good cut that time by Campero. 0-1. First time Rocket City is taking a look at this guy. He is out, well, I'm not even going to try to say the name, but he's from Japan. Fujinomiya, I think is how you say it. 6 feet, .170. Open stance for Campero. The 0-1. Breaking ball grounded to second. Routine play here for Trianos. He'll go to first in time, and that'll be out number 1 here in the 7th inning as Misaki gives Campero to roll one over. He's 0-3 tonight. Here's Orlando Martinez. He's 0-2. 3 flyouts to left. One of them was a sacrifice fly. Alex Troop, pretty nice performance. 6 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, all of which were earned. He walked 2, struck out 2 more. He can only lose this game. He cannot win it. As Tennessee now goes to its bullpen. Righty on lefty against Orlando. First pitch. And a breaking pitch misses down and away, 1-0. Misaki, no record, a 5.40 ERA. This is his 5th appearance, all in relief. 5 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned. He's given up 2 homers while striking out 10. Opponents hitting .250 against him. Another curve, and there's a strike. It will go to 1-1. That's why when you don't see a team for 2 months, it takes a while getting used to because Rocket City hasn't seen this guy. Misaki. Here's the 1-1. Dribbled foul at home plate. Looked like a curveball by Misaki, and it'll go to a ball and 2 strikes. Let's see, Misaki signed a minor league contract with the Cubs just last month. Played in the Colombian Winter League for Caimanes de Barranquilla. Had a 1.26 ERA in 35 2/3 innings. As the breaking ball cut through and missed by Martinez. Looked like a changeup that time. Strikeout number 1 for Misaki. Out number 2 in the 7th inning, and that is strikeout number 3 for Tennessee Hurlers. By the way, Colombian Winter League, that is some serious competitive baseball during the winter. So he performed very well there. And he played in Japan's Eastern League in 2021 and 2022. This is interesting. Here's the set. First pitch. And a fastball hits the outside corner, 0-1. Did not pitch in a baseball game from 2015 to 2021. How do you like that? 28 years old. Found a new love for the game, I suppose. Next pitch is in the dirt. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Last pitched on the 12th at Montgomery. 2 perfect innings there. He struck out 5 of the 6 men he faced, so this guy's pretty tough. Maybe a diamond in the rough for the Cubbies. Here's the 1-1 on the way to Wagaman. Slider outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. 5-4 Rocket City as we play the top of the 7th. After a wild and woolly beginning, things have settled down here over the last 2 innings or so. Eric, ready to go? Here's the 2-1. Looked like a fastball that missed low. 3 balls and a strike. No one throwing in the Trash Panda bullpen, so it looks like we'll see O'Reilly in the 7th. Caden Dana went the first 5. O'Reilly with a scoreless 6th. From the belt, Misaki, next pitch. Curve, did he go around? He did, says Jalen Goodman, the first base umpire. On the appeal, and we'll go to 3-2. And a chance here for Misaki to wrap up the 7th. High leg kick, 3-2. In the dirt, that'll be ball 4. Went with the slider. So Wagman will draw a 2-out walk. That's walk number 1 by Misaki, and the 3rd walk of the ball game for Tennessee pitchers. And 1 on with 2 out for Tucker Flint, who may be the only one who's thrilled to see Troop go because he struggled against him. 0-3, a strikeout swinging, a fly out to left, and a pop-up to short. So Misaki, he'll go from the letters. First pitch to Flint. Fastball down and in. It's 1-0. Well, he's from Japan, but he's listed as Brazilian. At least, that's who he represented in the Pan American Games. Misaki, I mean. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball misses outside. Even at a ball and a strike. In fact, back in 2013, he was a member of the Seattle Mariners organization and pitched for Brazil at the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He was only 16 years old at the time. Mariners signed him after that. As the next pitch misses low, 3-0. Made it up to A ball before undergoing Tommy John surgery. Wound up going to the Brewers after the 2015 season and missed both 2016 and 2017 after having another Tommy John surgery. Boy, that's brutal. 3-0. That's a strike, a fastball. 3-1. Brewers released him at the end of the 2018 seasons. At the end of the 2018 season, he actually pitched in spring training that year. Here's the 3-1. And fastball down and in, ball 4. So Misaki, just like that, back-to-back walks. Walk number 4 of the game now by Tennessee pitchers, and 2 on with 2 out for Tyler Payne, who has doubled, scored a run, flied to right, and bounced into a 5-4-3 double play. Got to give this guy some credit. All those injuries, all those setbacks, it would have been very easy to call it a career. Goes over to Japan. Pitched for a team there in 2020 before everything was shut down. Then he was with the Yomiuri Giants, which is one of the big Japanese teams in the Nippon Professional Baseball League. He was a development squad player for them. Then made 8 appearances late in the 2022 season. And then wound up in Latin America for winter ball. So, tell you what, boy, I talked about how much Troop bounced around. This guy has been a globetrotter. Here's Payne. First pitch to him. Slider down and away, 1-0. There was a meeting at the mound between Opitz and Misaki that slowed things down. 1-0 now to Payne. As now Misaki struggling with the strike zone. Sam Brown waits on deck. Misaki from the letters. Now he'll move to the belt. 1-0 pitch. And the fastball down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Let's see if they give Payne a pitch to hit here. Here's the 2-0. Fastball slap. Foul past first. Boy, oh boy. He just missed at least 1 RBI by about a foot. Hit it down that right side past first base coach Dan Billardello. Dan had to skip out of the way of that one. And it will go to 2-1. So a good swing there by Payne. Will they give him something else? Righty on righty. They want to go high. Misaki kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Fastball high and away. Now it's at 2-2 and a chance for Misaki to finish the inning. (5-4) Rocket City as we play the top of the 7th inning. Misaki from the third base side of the rubber. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Slider in the dirt. They'll put the tag on Payne, and that'll retire the side. So 2 walks lead to nothing for Rocket City as Misaki strikes out 2 in the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 more left on base. Time to stretch. 5-4 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Attention! School is back in session, and Beds Express is your mattress destination. Get a twin, full, or queen Beauty Rest luxury mattress for only $3.99, any size. Score big savings on our King for Queen deals with Sealy Posturepedic Hybrid, only $12.99, or Beauty Rest Hybrid, also just $12.99. Shop our all-new Temper-Adapt mattress collection and get a $300 instant gift. Fast delivery to all college campuses statewide. Smart savings is going on now at Beds Express Back to School Sale.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You've got to have good internet. Get 1 gig internet with upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for just $60 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
The company is Eagle Masonry and Insulation, but did you know they're also Eagle Landscaping and Dirt Work? Eagle can take care of all your landscaping needs, including irrigation, sod work, and planting, both plants and trees. On the dirt work side, Eagle can grade and build your pads, haul dirt in or out, and even do erosion control. Philip Love and his team can do it all for you. The website is the same, insulatewitheagle.com, as is the phone number, 256-755-1556. Give them a call and see what Eagle can do for you. Eagle saves you time. Eagle saves you money. This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. We just wrapped up God Bless America, which is a tradition here at Smokies Stadium. But once we resume, it'll be John O'Reilly facing the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Tennessee, Verdugo, Opitz, and Franklin. As again, Rocket City, they've been down twice today, 2-0 and 4-2. And each time they fought back, it's right now a 5-4 ball game as we go to the bottom of the 7th. And once my phone starts cooperating, well, I'll get you some Major League scores. Here we go. There is one final already in. The Diamondbacks top the Cubs from Wrigley earlier today, 5-2. Games in progress. Phillies lead the Pirates 7-4, bottom six from Pittsburgh. Nationals lead the Reds 7-1 as they go to the bottom of the 7th from D.C. Yankees shutting out the Rays 5-0, top 6 from the Bronx. Tigers lead the Blue Jays 3-2, bottom of the 6th from Toronto. 5-2, Marlins lead the Mets. They're in Miami as they play the top of the 6th inning. Guardians on top of the Padres 1-0, top 6 from Cleveland. Braves and Cardinals are stuck in a rain delay. They haven't gotten that one underway from Atlanta. Orioles lead the Rangers 4-1, top of the 3rd from Arlington. 1-0 Royals lead the White Sox, bottom 3 from Kansas City. And the Giants and Rockies are scoreless, bottom 1 from Colorado. Coming up later, the Angels are at the A's, the Red Sox visit the Dodgers, and the Mariners host the Astros. We resume action. The fastball is called a strike to Luis Verdugo. It's 0-1. Verdugo 0-2, a strikeout swinging and a flyout to center. O'Reilly gave up a single but struck out a man in a scoreless 6th inning. The 0-1, here it is. Slider, that caught the outside corner. 0-2 on the right-handed hitter. No one throwing in the Tennessee bullpen, so it looks like Misaki may return in the 8th. Rocket City again, 2 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th. Tennessee, 2 in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, and that's where we stand. Stepping out of the box is Verdugo for just a moment. Off the line at first, Brown. O'Reilly from the belly button, the 0-2. Slider down and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the right-handed hitting Verdugo, who has struggled as the year has gone along. Hit .338 in May, .202 in June, and only .103 so far in July. Here's the 1-2. Looked like another slider. That one missed off the plate outside. 2-2 to Verdugo. Again, big series. We interplayed today with Tennessee up the game on Rocket City in the second half North Division standings. For first place, 2-2. Hit on the ground to second to his left. McCroskey ball. Ate him up. He bobbled it, and he can't pick it up. It skipped off the mound, and then I think once it hit the dirt near second base, it took another sideways hop on Mack, and he just couldn't field it cleanly. That'll be an E4. Boy, that kills you because he was right there to make the play, and the ball was bouncing all over the place. Mack, though, will tell you he should have had it. So that'll be an error on McCroskey, and the leadoff man aboard. Here's Casey Opitz, who has singled and flied to right. And now a ball gets loose from the Tennessee bullpen. They actually do have someone who's throwing right now. So the leadoff man reached last inning for Tennessee. O'Reilly pitched around it. Now the leadoff man reaches again. Righty on lefty. Will he bunt? In at third is Wagaman. Here's the pitch. He does square, and he bunts it beautifully toward third. Wagaman circles up, throw in the dirt, and he's going to be safe. Wagaman took an odd route to that ball. He circled, and he wanted to come up throwing on the run. As he did, he had a hard time getting the ball out of his glove and threw almost a palm ball over to first base, and it skidded along the ground to Brown. That'll be an infield single, a bunt single. And Rocket City in some trouble here. And again, you go back to that error. That play is made. Not only is there one out, but then it becomes a regular at-bat for Opitz. You have to make those plays. Here's Verdugo now. Righty on righty. They'll pinch in at the corners, expecting another bunt. O'Reilly fires. Breaking ball, catches the outside corner, 0-1, and he did not square. I'm a little surprised by that, especially with Trianos and Shaw hitting behind him. No one throwing in the Rocket City bullpen. The 0-1 on the way. Fastball high. Even at a ball and a strike. Franklin tonight has reached on a fielder's choice, scored a run, and struck out twice, both times looking. Both times against Dana. The 1-1. It's on the way. Slider, swing and a miss, strike 2. Got it past him. Late on the swing was Franklin. So it's a ball and 2 strikes. The bunt's off. And O'Reilly could really use a K. Crowd starting to get into it now as the Smokies threaten. Here's the 1-2. Missed outside, another slider. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Verdugo away at second, leading at first, Opitz. Playing in front of him is Brown at first base. 2-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Looked like a changeup down and away. May have been a curve, but fooled badly on it was Franklin. He strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. Strikeout number 2 for O'Reilly. And now 1 out. Runners are at first and second, but now you got to deal with this guy. Trianos, 2 of 3, 2 singles, 2 runs scored, and a comebacker to the mound. The comebacker, though, was on a check swing. So this guy has played very, very well tonight, and you have to be super careful. So right against right, and he's not a double play threat, just to be candid. They set up inside, first pitch. Fastball, there's a strike. 0-1. The reigning player of the month in the Southern League. O'Reilly peers in. Near the bag at second, McCroskey. That right side wide open for Trianos. O'Reilly kicks and fires. Looked like a curveball that missed down and in. And it will go to 1-1. Near the line at third is Wagaman. Shaded toward right center is Rada. 5-4 in the bottom of the 7th. Rocket City clinging to a 1-run lead. O'Reilly, 1-1. Down and away. Another slider. 2 balls and a strike. Now you got to come at him a little bit here. Matt Shaw waits on deck. Yeah, you have a base open, but again, Shaw waiting on deck. That's not a favorable matchup. O'Reilly back to the belt. 2-1. Fastball bounce over the mound off the pitcher. They field at second for 1. Throw to first in time for the double play. He bounced it straight over the mound. At first, O'Reilly deflected it. I thought that might alter the play, but the ball really didn't go anywhere. It continued on its track behind the mound. 1 hopper to McCroskey, who was standing right on the second base bag to field it, made the easy throw to first, and that's really the only way you can double up a guy like James Trianos. 4-3 on the Twin killing, and Rocket City out of the jam. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 man left. End of 7, 5-4, Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next-generation submarines. They are giants in what they do because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit marshtheattorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting marshtheattorney.com. Again, that's marshtheattorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Top 8, 5-4, Rocket City up 1. New pitcher in there for Tennessee. This will be number 25, Jimmy Indersby, an Orange, California native. And he'll come on to pitch for Daniel Misaki, who went a scoreless 7th inning, allowed no hits, walked 2, struck out 2 more. First pitch is chopped past the mound, charging in. That's the shortstop Shaw. Throw on the run to first in time. Sam Brown out number 1 as he goes after the first pitch by Indersby, who's appeared in only one other game for Tennessee. Went an inning and 2/3, allowed 2 hits, 3 runs, all were earned. He walked 1. Opponents are hitting .286 against him, didn't strike out anybody. So he's the new pitcher. Like I said, he's an Anaheim native. I'm willing to bet he was an Angels fan growing up. Went to Concordia University after transferring from Cal State Fullerton. So he's a Southern Cali kid. Righty on righty as the fastball called strike to Denzer Guzman, 0-1. Denzer with the big blow in this one, a 3-run homer in the 4th inning, which gave Rocket City the lead it owns right now, 5-4. It's also popped a second fly to right. Curveball, that misses down and in, 1-1. And as we enter the top of the 8th inning, we've got a right-hander throwing in the Rocket City bullpen, having a hard time picking up a number, though. Here's the 1-1 by Indersby. Curveball skied to center. This will be an easy play for Alcantara. He jogs in several steps, makes the catch. Easy put out, 2 away in the 8th inning for Mac McCroskey, who's 2 of 3 tonight. 2 doubles, a run scored, and a strikeout swinging. And again, even though he made that error last inning, he was Johnny on the spot on that comebacker over the mound against O'Reilly. And again, it looked like O'Reilly deflected the ball. Fast man going down the line at first, but he fielded the ball right at the second base bag, and it turned into an easy 4-3 double play as the fastball misses high, 1-0. Indersby, a former member of the Astros organization, made it up to AAA Sugarland last season. Here's the 1-0. Slider in the dirt, 2 balls, and no strikes. Was released earlier this season. Last season went 4-6 with a 5.61 ERA. Mostly as a starter. Here's the 2-0 by Indersby. Fastball is down and away. It'll trickle to the backstop and go to 3 balls and no strikes. By the way, that rough first downing by Indersby, that came at Chattanooga on the 12th. He'll look in as McCroskey waits. Next pitch is a fastball that misses inside and a 4-pitch walk to Mack. So McCroskey will trot to first, and suddenly the walk's starting to pile up for Tennessee. First one by Indersby, and that's walk number 5 by Tennessee Hurlers. So 1 on with 2 out. Here's Nelson Rada. 2 of 3 tonight, an RBI double, a single, a run scored. It's also flied out to left, and he'll bat here with a runner at first and 2 away. They'll wheel him around to the right. Let's see if they try to put Mack on the move. Righty on lefty. First pitch. Fastball inside 1-0. I say that because even if he's thrown out, usually you don't like to lead off with the 9-hitter at the plate, which is what would happen next inning if Mack were thrown out. But Nelson's a different breed. You don't mind him leading off an inning. So why not roll the dice? Throw over to first and back in with a head-first dive is McCroskey. And that's exactly what Indersby is thinking. Mack, 10 of 11 in the stolen base department, and an insurance run would be awesome right now. From the belt is Indersby. Runner goes, the 1-0. Fastball high, throw to second. And he get the tag on? No, he did not. That throw sailed well to the inside of the second base bag. The shortstop, Shaw, had to dive to his left to make the catch, but as he did that, he tried to put the tag on McCroskey sliding on by, and he almost got the out. As it is, Mack will pick up his 11th stolen base in 12 opportunities. Now a base hit could mean an insurance run, as the count is now 2-0 on Rada. The pitch was off the plate, and time is called as Opitz will have a word with Indersby, who's struggling right now. While they do that, let's give our station a chance to identify itself. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio, WZZN.
So runner at second, 2 away, count 2-0 as Opitz comes back behind the plate. Again, Rocket City leading at 5-4 and looking for some breathing room. Nelson, open stance, the pitch. Fastball, lob, foul down the left side. Had the right idea. He was looking to lob that down the left field line, but it continued to tail to the left. And it's at 2 balls and 1 strike. Whoever is throwing in the Rocket City bullpen has now stopped. I'm still trying to get a number down there. 5-4 Trash Pandas in the top of the 8th inning. Game 1 of 3 between 2 big rivals. From the belt, 2-1. And time called, and they're going to call a balk. I don't know if he came all the way set. That may have been called. That may have been the call. Third base umpire Caleb Martin called them for the balk. No pitch. So it's 2-1, and moving over to third is Mack. Now a base hit guarantees a run. Next offering. Fastball cut through and missed. When high and tight on Rada, it's now 2-2, and Indersby will look to end the inning. Off the line at third is Verdugo. 2-2. Fastball hit hard into left field for a base hit. Nelson Rada comes through in the clutch. An opposite field single. That's his 3rd hit of the game. Also his 2nd ribby of the ball game. RBI number 21, and it's 6-4. He kept going, trying to go to that off field. Again, they've have him swung over to the right, so the left side is wide open, and Nelson was able to pop it through that left side. And it's a 6-4 ball game, and boy, after what we experienced in the bottom of the 7th, that insurance run is huge. As in from third is Mack. All of this after 2 were out. Righty on lefty, first pitch, slap foul as Rada was on the move. It's off the first base dugout railing. It's 0-1. So here's Campero now, 0 of 3. 2 groundouts to second, a hit by pitch, and a groundout to third. So 6-4, Rocket City. Rada leads from first, 25 of 33 in stolen bases. The 0-1. Fastball launched, deep left center. Going back Alcantara, though, he slows up, calls off Penango, and the center fielder Alcantara makes the catch. That'll end the inning. Rocket City, though, with a big insurance run. It is earned as they do it on 1 hit. No errors in the inning, 1 man left on base. Bottom 8 on its way, 6-4 Trash Pandas. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
T-minus 3, 2, 1, blast off.
There's a new, more convenient way to gear up with the Trash Pandas. The Trash Pandas store on Hughes Road has all the hottest Trash Pandas merchandise. Plus, enjoy free Trash Pandas morning autograph sessions before each Saturday home game through August. It's in the Hughes Plaza Shopping Center near Just Love Coffee. We'll see you at the new Trash Panda store on Hughes Road.
Let's rock it.
Celebrate and honor those who have served our country. The annual Military Tribute Night at Toyota Field is Saturday, September 14th. For the 5th straight year, the USA Patriots amputee softball team will square off with the local veterans of AUSA. The patriotic extravaganza will be capped off by a post-game fireworks spectacular. Tickets are $10. Get yours at trashpandasbaseball.com/events.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the 8th inning, 6-4. Rocket City up 2 and due up for the Smokies. It'll be their 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Tough part of the lineup. Shaw, Alcantara, and Penango against Michael Darrell Hicks, who's making only his 2nd appearance since July the 1st. Righty on righty, his first offering. Squaring to bunt, pulling it back. Did he go around? Yes, he did, says Jalen Goodman over at first base. Looked like a curveball on the bunt attempt down and away. It's 0-1. John O'Reilly, 2 scoreless innings, 2 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts for Rocket City. Now the hyphenator takes over. Here's the 0-1. Slider lobbed into right field. That's going to dunk down for a hit. At first is Shaw. He's going to try for second. The throw back in will be late. And a leadoff double. A broken bat flare down the right field line. That's too bad. That was a good pitch by Michael Darrell, but Shaw caught it right off the end of the bat. That guy's a pretty good hitter. And he's at second base with no one out. All right, that's why the insurance run is so huge for a moment like that. So runner at second, no one out. Here's Alcantara. Hicks, 5-3, a 1.60 ERA. 25th appearance, all in relief. 8 of 9 in save opportunities. 33 2/3 innings. 25 hits, 9 runs, 6 of them earned. He's hit 5 men and walked 6 while striking out 40. First pitch. There's a strike. 0-1, a fastball. Opponents are hitting 198 against him. We haven't seen a whole lot of him recently. They just want to preserve his arm a little bit. This is really Michael's first, well, it's not really. It is his first full professional season, and they don't want to wear him down. As another slider swing and a miss, down and away. It will go to 0-2 on Alcantara, who has driven in a run on a fielder's choice, singled, and popped to short. So 0-2. As Michael ahead in the count. Hicks looks in on Alcantara. Leading away at second, Shaw. The 0-2 on the way. Slider skied into shallow right. Drifting out, though, the second baseman, McCroskey. He makes an over-the-shoulder catch for out number 1. And Shaw can't move up as Alcantara pops to second. 1 away, here's Yohendrick Pinango. Last time we saw the hyphenator was on Sunday, and Rocket City's 4-3 win. Again, that was his first action in 2 weeks. Michael Darrell, a scoreless 5th inning, 1 hit, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. So 1 away, here's Pinango. 0-3, righty on lefty. Runner goes for third. Pitch is swung and missed. Throw to third. That is going to be in time for out number 2. Why? Why do that? You're already down 2. He tried to roll the dice and move over to third, and that was a heck of a throw by Payne. He's throwing that. Moving over to third as the ball is being released is Wagaman. Payne threw that on a dime, and great hand-eye coordination by Wagaman to make that catch on the run and put the tag down. That's a caught stealing that goes 2-5, and I still have no idea why they put him on the move. Pitch was a strike, and Pinango takes a pitch down and in. It's 1-1. You already got the time run at the plate. Why run yourself out of an inning? Rocket City will take it, though, as it's a ball and a strike. Guarding the line at first is Brown. And this guy's got 4 homers as well. He can knock one out of the yard. Here's the 1-1. That one ripped foul down the right side. Look out, folks, as a little out in front of that one was Pinango. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The only thing I can think of is they figured with Wagaman playing so far off the line at third and having such little experience at the hot corner, maybe he wouldn't be able to get over there and cover in time, but Wagaman was up to the task. That's the only thing I can imagine, and still it's not a wise play. It's the 1-2 is a fastball down and in, 2 balls and 2 strikes. But that's why these guys are here at Double-A, to learn to not do things like that. 2-2 on Pinango, as looking to end the inning is Hicks. To the belt. Here's the pitch. Swung, popped up. That should end the inning. Drifting into foul ground, the third baseman, Wagaman, in the third base coach's box. He makes the catch. And that leadoff double comes to nothing as the Smokies run themselves out of the frame. No runs on 1 hit. No errors, no one left. At the end of 8, 6-4 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network in Valley Live.
Celebrate and honor those who have served our country. The annual Military Tribute Night at Toyota Field is Saturday, September 14th. For the 5th straight year, the USA Patriots amputee softball team will square off with the local veterans of AUSA. The patriotic extravaganza will be capped off by a post-game fireworks spectacular. Tickets are $10. Get yours at trashpandasbaseball.com/events.
T-minus 3, 2,
Let's have more fun with the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Toyota Field is the perfect backdrop to celebrate. Please enjoy great benefits like preferred seating, $2 ballpark credit per ticket, recognition on the video board, all-inclusive options, and much more. Visit TrashPandasBaseball.com/groups for details. The Rocket City Trash Pandas. Have a blast.
An emerald green field is iconic of baseball. That's what TDI Services desires to create for every one of its customers. As proud sponsors of the Trash Pandas, TDI Services brings its A game to provide winning lawn care and pest control to the outside environs of Toyota Field. TDI Services can do the same for your lawn with their innovative biological approach for better results with fewer chemicals as nature intended. Visit go.tdi.services/tpandas or call us today at 888-556-7985.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the ninth inning. Rocket City leads at 6-4. Blake Wyman, the new pitcher now for Tennessee, and due up for the Trash Pandas, it will be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Martinez, Wagaman, and Flint against Blake Wyman after Jimmy Endersby went an inning, allowed a hit, a run, it was earned. He walked one and struck out none, as again, Rocket City is up 2 as we head to the final inning of regulation. Martinez, 0 of 3. 3 flyouts to left. One of them was a sacrifice fly. He's also struck out swinging. So lefty on lefty as Wyman will go to work. First pitch. Slider misses, or pardon me, it caught the outside corner, 0-1. We've seen Wyman before. He's 1-0 on the year, a 4.50 ERA, 27th appearance, all in relief, 1 of 1 in saves, 30 innings, 32 hits, 16 runs, 15 earned. He's given up 3 homers, and he's walked 5 while striking out 40. Next pitch is sent into deep center field, but going back on it, Alcantara, jumping around like a little grasshopper. He's rather flashy out there as he makes the catch, about 5 feet short of the warning track. Flying out to straightaway center is Martinez, and that'll be the first out of the ninth inning. Wyman has struck out 40. Opponents are hitting .269 against him. A right-hander starting to throw in the Rocket City bullpen. My guess is that's Camden Manazzi, but I'm not 100% positive as the sidelines down into that bullpen are a little shaky. Lefty on righty, here is Wagaman, and he takes a slider down and in. It'll go to a ball, and no strikes on Eric, who has doubled, walked twice, and flown to left. Next pitch, curveball. There's a strike. And it evens at 1-1. Wyman, out of Littleton, Colorado, was with Tacoma last year. That's the Mariners AAA. Here's the 1-1. Fastball that caught the outside corner. And it will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rocket City was down 2-0 and 4-2 in this ball game, but they have fought their way back both times. Here's the 1-2. Curveball laced into right center field. That's going to get down for a hit. Over to cut it off is Franklin. Solid single to right center by Wagaman. That'll be his second hit of the ball game. Hit number 10 now for the Trash Pandas. Actually, I beg your pardon, that's hit number 9. And a runner at first with 1 out for Tucker Flint. In the ninth inning for Tennessee, they will send their 6, 7, and 8 hitters to the plate. McGeary, Stevens, and Verdugo, as Hicks got the job done in the 8th inning. Lefty on lefty. Pitch to Tucker. Fastball down and in. It's 1-0 as that one almost got away from Wyman. Let's see. Wyman, he's been here all season. Cubbies signed him in February. Elected free agency after the end of last season from Seattle. Slider is skied into left center field, drifting to his left, Penango. And the left fielder puts the glove to it. That'll be out number 2 as Wagaman goes back to first. So 2 out. Here's Tyler Payne. TP is 1 of 4, a double, a run scored. Fly out to right, 5-4-3 double play, and a strikeout swinging. Wyman was actually originally drafted by the Pirates. Played with them until July of 2022. In fact, he and O'Reilly were teammates at one point. Lefty on righty. Next pitch. Swung on, hit softly towards short. Cut off by the third baseman. Throw on the run in time by Verdugo. Good play by him. 5-3 on the putout. And Rocket City is finished in the ninth inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and one left. Bottom 9 on its way. Rocket City leading at 6-4. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Celebrate and honor those who have served our country. The annual Military Tribute Night at Toyota Field is Saturday, September 14th. For the 5th straight year, the USA Patriots amputee softball team will square off with local veterans of AUSA. The patriotic extravaganza will be capped off by a post-game fireworks spectacular. Tickets are $10. Get yours at trashpandasbaseball.com/events.
T-minus 3, 2, 1.
The Trash Pandas want to help you raise money for your organization. Local nonprofits can enroll in a Trash Pandas ticket fundraiser. Organizations receive a minimum of 20 ticket vouchers at a discounted rate. The vouchers are sold at face value, and the organization keeps 100% of the proceeds up front. No deposit is required. For details, visit trashpandasbaseball.com.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Rocket City leading at 6-4. Camden Manazzi will try to close it out for the Trash Pandas. And again, he will face the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Tennessee. McGeary, Stevens, and Verdugo all due up. Michael Darrell Hicks, a scoreless 8th inning, 1 hit, no walks, no strikeouts. He's done for tonight. If the ball game ends here, Blake Wyman goes a scoreless 9th inning, allows a hit, no walks, no strikeouts for him. Manazzi, he's been great. He's had 1 bad outing in 7 for Rocket City. We'll tell you about that in just a moment. But 0-1, 2.25 ERA, 8th appearance, all in relief, 3 of 4 in saves. Righty against righty, as the first pitch is a slider swung on and missed down and away by McGeary. 0-1. 8 innings by Manazzi, 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 of them earned. He's allowed a homer. He's walked 3, and he struck out 12. Opponents hitting 200 against him. Here's the 0-1. Curveball hit foul off to the right. 0-2 to the right-handed hitter. Now Manazzi, last week against Pensacola, tale of 2 outings. Had his 1 bad outing on the Tuesday game against Pensacola. Took the loss in that ball game. Well, boy, did he respond nicely in his second appearance of that series. As the 0-2 is swung and missed, strike 3. Fastball high and tight, and McGeary couldn't hold up. He goes down on 3 pitches. Strikeout number 1 for Camden, and out number 1 in the 9th inning. That's strikeout number 11 for Rocket City pitching. He pitched the... Which game was this? This was last Friday against Pensacola. 2 scoreless innings, a hit, no walks, 2 strikeouts. He bounced back very, very well. First pitch, fastball, looping liner into right field by Stevens. A little jam shot, but a good inside-out swing by Stevens. He picks up his first hit of the ball game after striking out twice and lining to center. So now the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Luis Verdugo. He is 0 of 3, a strikeout swinging, a fly out to center, and he's reached on an error. He is also a double play threat, so if he hits it on the ground, maybe he can turn it over. So right against right as Manazzi comes to the belt. First pitch. And that one hit foul at home plate. A delayed call by Brian Van Branken at home. But it was a foul ball as it caught Verdugo on his front foot. And it's 0-1. This would be so huge for Rocket City. You're on the road, hostile environment. You get one here. You move into a first-place tie with these guys. And really, you can roll the dice the next 2 days. I mean, if you lose both games, which you don't want to happen, you still go home only down 2. You can live with that. You need to get one game, and this one is putty in your hands. Here's the 0-1. And the fastball misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike. And if you win one, well, now you put Tennessee on the ropes a little bit. All you need is one more win out of 2 to take the series, and you'll feel awfully good about yourself as you head back to North Alabama. 1-1. Fastball, there's a strike. And it'll go to 1-2 on Verdugo. Manazzi, Wake Forest alum. He'll go back to the rubber. Taking a moment here is Verdugo. Casey Opitz is the scheduled hitter, and I think that's him. It is him on deck. Couldn't tell at first. Here's the set. And the 1-2. Fastball down and away. Maybe overthrew that one a little bit to Camden. And it's 2-2 on the right-handed hitter. Shaded up the middle, the second baseman, McCroskey. Shaded toward right center, in center field, Rada. The 2-2. Here it is. Called strike 3. I don't know what Verdugo was looking for, but he took a fastball right down Broadway, and he was caught looking. Second strikeout for Manazzi. Strikeout number 12 for Rocket City pitchers, and it's going to be up to Casey Opitz. I thought they might pinch hit for him, as again, he's only hitting 109 with 4 RBI, but then again, he's got 2 hits tonight. 2 singles, one of them a bunt single and a fly out to right. Righty on lefty. Manazzi. First pitch. Fastball high and away, 1-0, and now that you think about it a little more, you got the left-handed hitter at the plate against the righty Manazzi, so apparently manager Lance Reimel likes the matchup. 1-0 to Opitz. Next offering. Fastball, there's a strike over the inside corner. And it's even at 1-1. Some of the umpires below did not agree with that call. Deep in the hole at second is McCroskey. They're straight away in the outfield. The 1-1, here it is. Fastball fought off to the right. Late on that swing was Opitz. It's 1-2, and I say just go back to that. Just come high in the zone, though. He was way late on that pitch. If you go high and get him to chase, I don't know if he'll be able to catch up to it and get wood on it. 1-2 as Manazzi looks to end it. From the belt, they want to go high. 1-2. Got him! I love it when they listen to me. A high fastball above the hands of Opitz. He strikes out swinging. Camden Manazzi comes in, shuts the door. He strikes out 3 in the 9th inning and works around the 1-out single by Stevens. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left by the Smokies in the 9th inning. Great way to start this series. Rocket City a 6-4 winner. They move into a first-place tie with Tennessee in the second half Northern Division standings. They take game 1, and they'll look to clinch the series tomorrow night when these two teams face off yet again. Rocket City again a winner tonight by the final of 6-4. We'll take a timeout, come back with the Northrop Grumman postgame show right after this. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit MarshTheAttorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting MarshTheAttorney.com. Again, that's MarshTheAttorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN. Another one is in the books. Now, let's head to postgame. Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN is brought to you by Frame World. Wow. Reed's Jewelers. Crestwood Medical Center. The law firm of Martinson & Beeson. Northrop Grumman. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Alumni Hall. Eagle Insulation. And by Fleming Roofing and Restoration.
Welcome into the Northrop Grumman postgame show, everyone. Josh Carey with you, and back at our Talk Radio WZZN studios running the boards is Jeff Scarborough, and tonight is a good night to be a Trash Panda as Rocket City gets this huge series against Tennessee off to a good start. They win it 6-4, and it's not just that they won the game, it's the way they did it, coming from behind twice to overtake the Smokies. And again, great pitching by the relievers, solid start tonight by Cade and Dana, and you know what? The bats continue to do the job as, again, Rocket City wins it 6-4. They move into a first-place tie in the second half North Division standings with Tennessee. And if Rocket City can get one more win, they'll guarantee themselves at least a tie for first place when they come home after Sunday's contest against the Smokies. Let's go ahead and take you through what happened in this ball game. And look, again, it was Tennessee who got off to the fast start in the first inning against Cade and Dana. With one out, James Triantos would bloop a single into center field. He would then score on a 2-run homer to center by Matt Shaw, who continues to torment the Trash Pandas. That was his 11th home run of the season, RBI 39 and 40, and Tennessee was out to an early 2-0 lead. But Rocket City would come storming back in the third inning thanks to a bevy of doubles. Mac McCroskey led off the third inning with a double. He would then score on an RBI double by Nelson Rada as Nelson shot that over the head of the left fielder Penango. That would make it a 2-1 ball game. After Gustavo Campero grounded out to second to move Rada to third, it was Orlando Martinez who brought Nelson in on a sacrifice fly to left, his 19th RBI of the season, and that made it a 2-2 ball game. But immediately, the next half inning, the bottom of the third, the Smokies would retake the lead. After Christian Franklin reached on a fielder's choice for out number one, he would move to second on a single by James Trianos. That put runners at first and second with one away when Matt Shaw again came through in the clutch. A line drive single into center that scored Franklin from second, and that would make it. Actually, Franklin went around to third. He scored from third on the single by Shaw. That would make it 2-1 while Trianos took second. A wild pitch by Dana would move Trianos to third and Shaw up to second before Kevin Alcantara reached on a fielder's choice. It was a ground ball hit right at the first baseman, Sam Brown. He made a throw to the plate as breaking for home was Trianos, but the throw to Payne was high, and Tyler, even though he caught the ball, he had to make a long tag to try and put the tag down on Trianos, who slid in head first and was able to beat the wrap to home, and that gave Tennessee a 4-2 lead. So a 2-run ball game as we go to the fourth inning, and Rocket City would storm back and take the lead for good thanks to 3 runs. With one out, Tyler Payne would double, Sam Brown would walk, and that set the stage for Denzer Guzman. Remember, Denzer had been out for the better part of 3 weeks due to injury. Played the final 2 games against Pensacola last week, did not record a hit, but finally tonight he got that first big hit, and it was a 3-run blast over the left center field wall. Home run number 5, RBI 18, 19, and 20. Tell you what, this kid has a flair for the dramatic, and that gave Rocket City a 5-4 lead. And from that point forward, it was all about the pitching as Dana, John O'Reilly, Michael Darrell Hicks, and Camden Manazzi would hold the Smokies to only 4 hits the rest of the way, 1 hit in each of the final 4 innings, but most importantly, they kept them off the scoreboard. Rocket City would get a big insurance run in the 8th inning. 2 outs, no one on base. Mac McCroskey would walk. He would steal second, move to third on a balk, and then score on an RBI single by Rada, and that there would make it a 6-4 ball game for Rada. It was his second ribby of the night and his 21st of the season. Now, that was a big run. In the 7th inning, the Smokies had a chance to tie and maybe take the lead. Luis Verdugo reached on an error, and then Casey Opitz laid down a bunt single up the third base line. So suddenly 2 outs, no one on base, but O'Reilly settled down, struck out Franklin swinging, got a 4-3 double play ball off the bat of Trianos to get Rocket City out of that jam. In the 8th, Michael Darrell Hicks gave up a leadoff double, but then then he would get Alcantara to pop to second. Inexplicably, Matt Shaw tried to steal third base. He was thrown out trying to steal 2-5. I don't know what he was thinking. And then Yohendrick Pinango fouled out to third to end that frame. In the ninth inning, Manassi dominated. He struck out McGeary, gave up a bloop single to Stevens, but then struck out Verdugo and Opitz, and that's how the ball game ended as Rocket City picks up a big win tonight, 6-4 over Tennessee. Here are your totals. Rocket City, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8. Tennessee, 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5. Caden Dana gets the win. Gutted 1 out tonight. He moves to 6-6. Caden went 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs. All were earned. Did not walk anyone. That was huge. He also struck out 8. He's 6-6 on the year. Alex Troop suffers the loss for Tennessee. He's at 1-3. 6 innings for him, 7 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 2 walks and 2 Ks. Camden Manazzi with his 4th save of the season, 1 scoreless 9th inning, 1 hit, no walks, and 3 strikeouts. Time of game was a very swift 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we'll go ahead and get you in attendance here just as soon as I can. My phone is not being very cooperative. I'm going to guess about 5,000 or so. Come on, box score. Do me some favors. Okay, it's not low. Here we go. The attendance, 6,172. Good draw tonight for the Smokies. But again, it's Rocket City the winner this evening by the final of 6-4. We'll take one more break on the Northrop Grumman postgame show. Come back and wrap it up right after this. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You gotta have good internet. With WOW, you now get upfront surprise-free pricing, with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for only $30 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Price for internet $300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Josh Carey back here to wrap it up on the Northrop Grumman post-game show. And again, back at our Talk Radio WZZN studios running the boards is Jeff Scarborough. Rocket City, a huge win tonight over Tennessee by the final of 6-4. The mission at Northrop Grumman is to be at the forefront of technology and innovation, delivering superior capability in tandem with maximized cost efficiencies. The security solutions they provide help secure freedoms for our nation as well as those of our allies. That'll do it for us here this evening. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Rocket City looking to clinch the series as they will take on the Smokies in Game 2 of this 3-game series. It'll be a 5:45 airtime, 6 o'clock first pitch. Victor Medeiros will go to the hill. 4-6, 6.16 ERA. It has been a struggle for him, but one of his best games of this season came in this ballpark about, I would say, 6 weeks ago or so. Hopefully he can return to form tomorrow as, again, Rocket City will try to take the series. He'll be opposed by Matthew Thompson, who Rocket City has seen several times over the last 2 seasons between here and Birmingham. It's had an okay year, 2-4, a 4.86 ERA. A chance is here for Rocket City to pick up a big series win. Let's hope Medeiros can get back on his giddy-up tomorrow, and hopefully Rocket City can pick up a second straight win. Again, 5:45 airtime, 6 o'clock first pitch. Trash Pandas and Smokies right here from Smoky Stadium. Hopefully you can join us here on Talk Radio WZZN for all of the action. Special thank you back at our Talk Radio WZZN studios for all the hard work from Jeff Scarborough. And, of course, thank you to all of you for listening to Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball. Again, your final score on this winning night, it's the Trash Pandas defeating the Smokies by the final score of 6-4. Until tomorrow night, this is Josh Carey saying so long, everybody. This has been Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Thank you for listening to Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN. Trash Panda Baseball has been brought to you by Frame World, Wow, Reed's Jewelers, Crestwood Medical Center, the law firm of Martinson & Beeson, Northrop Grumman, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, Alumni Hall, Eagle Insulation, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration.